Great, let's begin. My name is Yang Kai. I am a disciple at High Heaven Pavilion. I began training here 3 years ago, but I have only merely reached tempered body 3rd stage. Mediocre brothers disciples who were accepted same time as I have far left this level and expanded their horizons to other renowned 3 years to reach tempered body 3rd stage. This is not even normal, it is just pathetically mediocre. High Heaven Pavilion is special because of the intense competition of its disciples. This left me no choice but to accept a cleaning job in the while continuing my training. Over here, the strong will advance, the weak will be eliminated. This strict law has been implemented flawlessly for years. At other at least still disciples extend a hand in friendship, but that's non-existent here. If you wish to climb high, you should literally be stepping on the shoulders of your brother disciples in training and trudge through their blood to be qualified. High Heaven Pavilion has a rule: disciples aged 14 and below, regardless of their background, will take a probational 3 years to train. In these years, you're fully sponsored by this, so you're only required to train. If you can break through past the tempered body stage within the 3 years, then you'll be accepted into other renowned with admirable masters and become their wish to. This is one of the flexibilities of High Heaven Pavilion. But for those who fail to break through, they will be forced to leave or they'll be demoted to trial disciple. The entire High Heaven Pavilion consists of 3,000 disciples, while the number of trial disciples can be counted on one's hands. Comfort is not guaranteed. Even if I missed a meal or felt cold, no one will ever care. They've tried to evict me before. Obviously I don't want that to happen again. We humans only have but a few decades of life. Since a choice has been made, one should stick to it. Giving up halfway is ridiculous. Isn't that Yang Kai? That's the trial disciple Yang Kai. To this day, he is still just at tempered body 3rd stage. It has been days since he was last challenged. Today is another chance to challenge him again /1 against so many. That's not fair. Feel free to leave, no one is stopping you. Meditate. Hey, why is he seated? Is he meditating? Stop pushing, Yang Kai. I suggest that you stop wasting your effort. Just immediately let me beat you up a bit, then we will both be saving so much time, won't we? That's right, Yang Kai, please consider our feelings. We're different from you. You're just a tempered body 3rd stage and will obviously lose once this fight is over. We still need to resume training. It's the morning bell. 9 times the bell rang. As the sun rises from west, a new day has come. Get out of my way. Pick me, I only need a single punch to save us all some time. Pick me, Senior Yang, I promise to go easy on you. Yang Kai, quickly choose your opponent. Dear brothers, today I have been chosen, so please don't blame me. Che, lucky bastard. Trial disciple Yang Kai, tempered body 3rd stage. Ordinary disciple Zhou Dingjun, tempered body 5th stage. Core disciple, elite disciple, lower base disciple, ordinary disciple. In High Heaven Pavilion, disciples are differentiated as such: trial disciple, core disciple, elite disciple. The core disciples will be chosen from the elite disciples, who will eventually be leading High Heaven Pavilion. Zhou Dingjun might be a ordinary disciple, but he has yet to be accepted into other s. Thank you for the opportunity. Is that the long punch, a muscle-in technique for lower level disciples? Crap, I was tricked. It doesn't matter. His punch is actually faster than mine, but his body is all too frail and weak, so I am able to damage him easily. If my level wasn't higher than his, then I would have been the one on the ground. Brother Yi, you let me win. Does he really think that he won? I guess he has never heard of Yang Kai's reputation? This is getting interesting. Didn't I win? I used only one punch to make him fall, so this is a win, right? According to our rules, he should be surrendering because he can no longer fight anymore. Again. This is the leg whip. So the leg whip can be done this way as well. Again. This Yang Kai is unbelievable. Long as he doesn't pass out, he will never surrender. Again. I can't believe that I was challenged by a maniac. Arg, are you crazy? If you don't surrender now, you will die. Brother. Trial disciple Yang Kai challenged ordinary disciple Zhou Dingjun. Zhou Dingjun wins. High Heaven Pavilion's Dark Hall is a special task force. No one is to worry about not being able to prove their wins and earning contribution points. For in the shadows, Dark Hall disciples will record them down for you and summarize your monthly records. It is under the jurisdiction of the third elder. They are to record everything that happens within the walls, including the duels of every disciple. May TTH century, years old, Yang Kai's TH challenge, defeated. Year TH Day, Young Kai THCAT Year TH, Month End DTH Day, Young Kai TH Challenge, Failed Year TH, Month RDTH Day, Young Kai TH Challenge, Failed. Year TH, Month THTTH Day, Young Kai TH Challenge, Failed. Year TH, Month THTTH Day, Young Kai TH Challenge, Failed. To be defeated continuously for TH times, there has never been such a record before in High Heaven Pavilion. At this rate, he has already been demoted to a mere trial disciple and his welfare is neglected. Why is he still here? Perhaps this a man's folly? This. I don't remember passing out under a tree. How did I end up waking up under a tree? Lena. This is weird. Was there even anyone kind enough to drag me over here to the shade? Drag marks. This has never happened before. Arg, I was dragged here directly with my bleeding juries. He might as well have left me there. Now I am in more pain, arg. Blood clotting cream. What is this? Blood clotting cream. This medicine costs 10 contribution points in High Heaven Pavilion. I can't even afford this by sweeping the floor for a month. This fragrance? This medicine is scented? Although I do not know who helped me, I, Yang Kai, will never forget this deed and will repay him in the future. Blood clotting cream is beneficial to physical injuries, but if I dilute it this way then its effect will be gravely affected. This medicine is so hard to get, I have no choice but to use it carefully like this. Arfka. This idiot. Why won't he just give up evolve? Take this. Jo Jun. I can even defeat yourself. There is no longer anything in this world that I fear anymore. I actually scared myself out from a dream. This is so silly. What? Eve slept for only 2 hours. Why does this black rock seem? It feels different, as if it's lighter now? Slash. It is all empty and it can't be torn easily. I found this black rock when I was hunting in the mountains. I never thought that it was a book. But what is the use of a black book without words? Blood is sighted, the golden body descends, not a miracle, but a golden immortal. These words have a fearful aura to them. Blood is sighted, the golden body descends, not a miracle, but a golden immortal, proud golden body, rules the fence, indomitable spirit, will it descend? Indomitable spirit, will it descend? Indomitable spirit, will it descend? This black rock turned into a book. Is it related to the dream I had earlier? Blood is sighted, the golden body descends. Alright, let's try this on. Blood is sighted, the golden body descends. With she. Is it mocking me? How dare a mere skeleton be so arrogant? Arg. This golden immortal intends to take over my consciousness and seize body. I will never bow down to you. What exactly happened? What on earth was that black book? My body is no longer in any pain. My body feels much stronger than normal. Has my body strengthened? Even my injuries have disappeared. But I am still a tempered body 3rd stage. There should not be any drastic changes. Where is that black book? Appear. Disappear. Appear. Only when hundreds of millions of ghosts gather in the abyss panel. Since I own this piece of treasure, it means that not only will I be able to easily crush High Heaven Pavilion, but I can even defeat every master in this entire world. Is this made from a soulstone? And with the help of vast amounts of human vitality, will a soulstone be created? But I have so little strength now. How am I supposed to guard this treasure? Training. To be stronger, this is the only way for me to protect this treasure. Eve traveled so far, endured so much, just to train to be strong after all. Since Eve obtained this black book, I might as well make good use of it. It also has so many pages, I am sure it contains even more treasures inside. Proud golden body, tempered body record. This. Something is entering my mind. So this is the tempered body record. This kick looks easy, but I don't think it is so. It has a very strict regime to follow and can only be practiced while facing the rising sun. Indiana the East means I can only train it for half an hour every day. It is so late now, I should get some sleep. It is now, before the break of dawn. That was merely the first 3 steps of the 6 palms instruction. It is not even of the tempered body record, and I am already having difficulties being able to continue. I will persist. Ha! Arg! Half an hour later. This feeling of atmosphere. Have I broke through the tempered body 3rd stage and entered the 4th stage? I used 3 years to achieve tempered body 3rd stage, but now, in a mere half an hour, Eve broke through half an hour to advance by 1 level. This tempered body technique is so effective. Although I have ranked up with this practice, but I have yet to mark any real progress in the tempered body record's fist technique. Is this the impurities from my body? The practice of the tempered body boundary will help to reduce and drain the body of impurities each time. Even though Eve experienced this before, but never at this rate. Eve only developed of its actual result, so if I can achieve one day, then what will happen? Isn't that serious? Young Kai, what's up? What a weirdo. You've been sweeping for over an hour in that one spot. YAWN. Oblimus. Although the tempered body technique proved to be real, but I can only train half an hour every day. What else am I supposed to do for the rest of the day? At Pinty, step. Don't worry my fellow disciple, are you alright? When did Young Kai become so strong? When I ran into him, he felt like a brick wall. Eve got to get going now. My fellow disciple, why are you in a rush? I am heading to the contribution hall. Where else? Today is the TH day of the month, so on the TH day of every month, every disciple's contribution points will be released. Hence, the contribution hall would be crowded with disciples flocking to collect their points. Sweeping allows me 10 contributions points, but I was challenged times last month, so for every defeat, 1 point is deducted. I might as well continue sweeping and forget about this. I was defeated by all challengers. So I am getting only contribution points this month. This old man. I wonder which female High Heaven Pavilion disciple is he dream ing about again / Treasurer Meng. Yes, it's me. Why weren't you here this morning? What are you staring at? It is too crowded in the morning, so it is better to come when it has quieted down. You interrupted my beautiful dream. Do you know not what respect is? The usual? Here is 10 silver pieces. Yup. How many contribution points do I have now? Every month you're left with only contribution points. 1 contribution point is deducted for 10 silver pieces, so you're left with contribution points in total. You have 12 contribution points. How about that? Would you like to get a bottle of blood clotting cream? No, thank you. Just points. I can't even get 1 stalk of precious herbs. But Treasurer Meng, there is something that I don't understand. Speak then. How did a precious tempered essence pellet show lip in the contribution hall, and how has it not been redeemed until today? Because it's my own treasure, no one else knows about it. It belongs to you? Don't be mad. Although it is mine, I shall exchange it for contribution points as we've agreed before, for my word is not worthless. I will get Eneli contribution points. I heard you were beaten up again yesterday? Hey, come and have a chat with me, don't leave yet. What is there to talk about? This old man is just happy that I was defeated. Little Yang Kai, please return to the place where you are from. High Heaven Pavilion is not the place where you belong. Bekalize, one day you will lose your life. I have nowhere else to return to. Oh why? Black Plum Village Tempered Essence Pellet. How can an old man like me own such a treasure? I just made a lie to offer you some hope. I can't believe that you actually believed me. Every time I am here, I feel anxious and pant uncontrollably. But I don't have these feelings today. Is it because of the golden skeleton? Was there a fellow disciple amongst those men? Auntie. Well, Black Plum Village is pretty close to High Heaven Pavilion, so I guess it is normal to spot a few lingering fellow disciples. Yes, 1 sack please. Hello, young boy, are you here for rice again? You buy rice only once a month. Young boy, is this even enough for you? It is barely sufficient. Liar. I do occasionally hunt in the mountains to beat hunger. Just by looking at your skinny limbs, it is obvious that you don't eat enough. Of course. My dear wife, fetch the old rice from the back and give it to this child. How is this fair? You are also need to make a living here. Inns are growing in the rice, so we no longer sell it. My husband said that these inns are actually more nutritious than the rice itself. Wait here, I will go get it for you. Every time I am here to buy rice, the boss and his wife always find various excuses to give me more rile. In fact, it's always rile that they gave me, not old rice at all. Thank you, Uncle He. You're all alone, I am sure that there are difficult times. If you are ever hungry, please come to US, we may not have much but we do have rice. All right. Dear sirs, what would you like to buy? Get out of my way. Thought arg. What's this? I am. Who is the owner? You black-heart old man, you sold poison rice to my brother. A strong healthy man like him was weakened so much after consuming your rice. For the sake of profit, you're so heartless. That's not possible. He bought some rice from you this morning and after consuming it later today, he was weakened like this. Thank goodness I did not eat them, or I will be dying like him. Dear sir, I fear there might be a misunderstanding. Misunderstanding? You pathetic liar. If it wasn't for your rice, my brother would not be in this state. Both of you. What? Even if I need to suffer losses, I have to avoid any misfortunes. Regarding your brother's illness, all I can say is that it has nothing to do with me. What? But it doesn't matter since you're here now, so I cannot just stand and watch. Since he is in so much pain, maybe we should get him to a doctor immediately for treatment. You black-heart businessman, are you treating us like robbers? This is unacceptable. We are virtuous men who have never done anything wrong, but here you are selling poisoned rice. Where is your conscience? But of course, if you're tight with money, I can help out with the treatment fares. With this attitude, you actually call yourself virtuous men? Then what do you want from me? Fellows, hold on there. These guys. They are the people from the alley just now. They know each other. What exactly are they up to? He is so pale, this poison is serious. Stop walking aimlessly, you're making me dizzy. What do you want? Isn't that obvious? Instead of going for treatment, we're here to warn others of his evil doing. We just want to expose this black-heart businessman so that there will be no other victims. Uncle He, did you offend anyone lately? Then could it be that your rice shop prevented someone from earning money? I didn't. This is just a humble job to survive. How can prevent others from getting their income? Now, that is weird. What exactly do they want? Look out. Despite being poisoned, you avoided my attack easily. I am impressed. You cheater. This is preposterous. This must be a disciple from High Heaven Pavilion. His kung fu is formidable. How dare both of you try to extort money over here? They were acting out the part of an honorable knight uncovering foul play and protecting the weak, in order to gain reputation. If I hadn't seen them either earlier in the alley, I am afraid that I would have also believed them. But why go through all this trouble? You little brat. Who the hell are you? Mind your own business. No wonder, you are a talent from the High Heaven Pavilion. Today, we two brothers admit our defeat. I will remember you, brat, we shall meet again. This conversation beautifully scripted. I am Sumu from the High Heaven Pavilion. Be on your way now. If we let them leave just like that, then they would have succeeded. This Sumu must be seeking out the audience's praise for his so-called deed. I cannot allow anyone to be fooled. We can't let them, they are despicable. Today's victim was his rice stand. If we don't teach them a lesson, they may target Lu Shi's clothes shop or Jiang Shi's grocery next. That's true. We should not let these despicable men leave so easily. If we let them, they may one day return to cause havoc in my shop, forcing me to lose business and reputation. Don't you dare leave, you thieves. You. Todd brother, as the saying goes, if we're to perform deeds, we need to complete them thoroughly. How about if both of us capture these two thieves ether? What brother? I am also a disciple in High Heaven Pavilion. I've been in the SALT for almost 3 years now. What a dumb brother. Being brave and chivalrous is my way of life. Let's not waste time. So brother, let us both arrest these two cowardly men and help Mr. He claim justice, while also helping Black Plum Village. Nicely said. Fellow brother, Ether, let's have them captured. This is indeed a disciple from High Heaven Pavilion. Well done. This has spiraled out of control away from my plan. If this is so, then there is no other way. I need to let them escape when there is a chance. Wink. Dear neighbors, we have to assist them instead of just watching. Here I come. Not the FALE, please. Oh dear, what have I done? Sue. Don't you dare call my name. You lowlife? This is despicable. You awful people. I wonder how many times you have played this trick on the merchants who work here. How dare these useless scum terrorize our Black Plum village? Indeed, brother, why don't we end this by stabbing each one of them? So that they'll never commit any crimes. Brother. Isn't that a bit excessive? Excessive? If they had succeeded today, then Bossy's business would have been ruined. If that had happened, how would he survive? They tried to destroy someone's livelihood. How is this excessive? They need to be taught that for every action taken, there is a price to pay. Even so, we cannot simply kill them. We're in this ether. If we can't make it out of this, you're going down with us. Brother, if criminals can kill, then why can't we, when we are upholding the law? Why are you so soft on them, brother? Perhaps. Do you guys know each other? Is that why you don't want to have them killed? Brother, what do you mean? Young man, what are you trying to say? Brother, I see that you're a just man, but why are you so afraid to uphold the law and execute these people for the sake of the village? I am not afraid at all. It's just taking someone's life. Who hasn't killed before, right? Brother, let's do it. Sumu, you treacherous bastard. We agreed to slander this rice merchant so that then you'll rescue him and become a hero. How dare you even think of abandoning us now? You're an animal. You're disgusting. What? Liars. Everyone, our plan to slander the royal merchant was schemed by Sumu, this young man. He would do anything to impress Bossy's daughter. That's why. A bunch of lies. I am not lying, we may both do bad things at times, but to slander someone and destroy their livelihood is something we would never do. People, we all know that sabotaging others' livelihoods is equal to sabotaging our own. How would we survive? Everything was instigated by this little brat. If you were successful, how much would he have paid you? 50 silver. 50? That's a lot. You despicable little brat. How dare you try to trick us? It is a disgrace for High Heaven Pavilion to have such a degrading pupil. You're nothing compared to this young man, young Kai. I feel ashamed even for your parents. Indeed, this is an insult to High Heaven Pavilion. It is all his fault. He destroyed my plan and my name. And I thought he was a hero. How should I address you, brother? I will discover your identity very soon. You've been here for more than 3 years and you're still just a trial disciple. You'll have me revenge. Get out of my way. Why don't you take a guess? Those two have escaped quietly. Young man, today you have offended Sumu. I am afraid that he will cause you trouble in the future. It's all right, we have rules, he can't hurt me. Even so, you must be careful. I am worried that by helping us you've brought misfortune upon yourself. All right, I will be careful. Be careful on your way back. Thank you, I will. This month I don't need to worry about meals. Though Sumu would ambush me on my way back to High Heaven Pavilion, but he didn't. Right, we have rules here that forbid the needless killing of fellow disciples. If he dared to ambush me while we were out there, he would be in trouble. His best chance would be to challenge me. I was unable to gauge his full strength. Still, I am sure he is at the peak of the tempered body boundary, but at which stage? This is not. I need to train harder, otherwise I will be killed very soon. Upon merging with the golden skeleton, the foundation techniques of High Heaven Pavilion no longer feel powerful. Does that mean I'll only practice for half an hour every day for the rest of my life? There are hours a day, but I can only train for half an hour. What for the rest of the day? Nap? No, I can't. This shower is all I need. Continuing to practice like this is insufficient. Perhaps I should start sharpening knives or cutting wood? Right. I have this. The first page refers to the foundation of the golden skeleton. The second page deals with the methods to cultivate the tempered body with the golden skeleton. The third page. According to the block book, this incense burner aids my training. But, this is useless unless I have herbs to burn in it. The fragrance it releases would aid me in my training. Also, different stages need different herbs. But the herbs I need for this stage are called the 3-leaved spirit flower and the forbidden plant. 3-leaved spirit flower, they aren't worth much, but they don't appear often. Forbidden grass, can these herbs really help me? The contribution hall sells these herbs, but old treasurer Meng is stingy. They'll lost me a fortune and I don't have that much contribution points to redeem them. I guess my only option is to find them myself. The Black Wind Mountain is not far from High Heaven Pavilion. I think I can find these over there. I'll go tomorrow. During dawn, Yang Kai practiced the tempered body records fist technique. In the morning, Yang Contribukai swept the floor at the contribution hall. How suddenly, Treasurer Meng threw a little book at him. It was a book about herbs, their medical properties and where to find them. Yang Kai then applied for a 3-day leave at the General Affairs Office. Leave application for herbs, here I lo may. Black wind mollantane, the breeze here is relaxing. Sharp teeth herb. This is kind of difficult. Let's venture further. Why is everything dead here? What's this? Forbidden grass. This herb looks familiar? So there you are. It is so late now. I will call it a day. I will sleep on this tree once I am done eating. I need to look for more herbs now. I am so hungry. And I thought Slash could find some food today. I can't believe there is none. Where can I find food in this deserted forest? If I knew this earlier, I would have brought more rice balls. Smoke? Anyone who dares to start a fire in the forest is a fool. What an amateur. I found it. WHS that? Relax, I am just here to collect herbs. It was just a false alarm. I am so sorry. Come, the wind is chilly. It's not easy to be out here. Thank you. My name is Zhang Shan. We live at the foot of the mountain, but we're always up here hunting to keep us from starving. Don't underestimate this child, he is quite a hunter. He has followed me into Black Wind Mollantane countless times. How about you? What are you doing here? I am a disciple from High Heaven Pavilion. I am here to collect herbs. My son was interested in cultivating as well, but he is not strong enough, so he returned to US. He idolizes cultivators like you. High Heaven Pavilion. Even though you weren't accepted, it doesn't mean you can't train by yourself. Growl. Come, have some food. In this Mollantane, food is scarce. You better keep this for yourselves. Just take it, you look famished. Thank you. These herbs have wound healing properties once crumpled. They may find them useful during their hunts in this forest. What's happening? This warm surge going through my body, it's so unsettling. This is tempered body 5th stage. I obtained the golden skeleton only a few days ago and I broke through 2 stages. This speed is unbelievable. My time to practice is restricted, but if I am able to spend more time practicing, I wonder how fast I will improve. A good catch today. Eve acquired dozens of herbs and even caught a rabbit. So this is the 10-mile border. If I proceed further, I will encounter wild beasts. With my current abilities, I can only run, else I may end up as their feast. This voil. That bow. Zhang Shan. Thank goodness, he is still breathing. Save my son. He was dragged into the cave. This spider web can't be removed for the next 1.5 hours. Wait for me, I will save him. I trust you. Be careful of those demonic spider beasts. What? A beast. Hiss hiss. /ANC stop. Thump. Arg. Thud. Ugh. Thank goodness this spider was just on the 1st realm. If it wasn't, it would have killed me with ease. Still, with my current capabilities, this is difficult. I think he is poisoned and losing too much blood. What is it trying to do? What? The exit is sealed. So you want to fight to the death, huh? Bring it on. Ha. Arf. Stab. Arg. It hurts so much. But still, there is an euphoria inside me. Crackle. I have immense power. This beast is not as powerful as it should be at all. These threads are useless, is it dying already? It stopped moving, is it dead? Even though it was a 1st realm demonic beast, it was still not something a cultivator at the tempered body 5th stage should be able to defeat. I am injured badly, but I don't feel weak at all. How is he? He is poisoned and losing much blood. Wait for me here. I am going to get something. I hope that nothing bad happens. There shouldn't be any problem. I remember the effects of these herbs very clearly. Thank goodness, thank goodness. This is still not Eneli. My herbal medicine is too weak, it can only alleviate the symptoms. We need to find a doctor, or else. I am afraid he will succumb to his injuries. Then we must leave right away and carry him to a doctor. There's no hurry. First let's wait for him to regain some strength, then we can go. Oh, friend, you speak very truly. Oh, by the way. Friend, don't you need to treat your own injuries now? There's no need. But you have lost so much blood, how can you be alright while enduring it? /A. I don't know myself. I am not entirely sure how, but I feel completely fine right now. That's right. Wait here for a moment. I'll be back. Alright. I noticed something while fighting the demonic beast just now. As expected, they grow inside this cave. 3-leaved remnant spirit flowers. The 3-leaved remnant spirit flowers grow in damp and dark places filled with numerous corpses. This cave is an ideal environment for them. Do good and you will have good return to you. This seems to be the case. If I hadn't come to save the father and son, I wouldn't have come across this fortune. What is this? This one was not mentioned in the book that the shopkeeper Meng gave me. Oh well, I'll just take it for now and think what to do with it once / get back. Let's leave, I will come with you to the village. No need to thank me, it's on the way for me, that's all. Many thanks, friend. Medicine Pavilion Black Plum Village Doctor, how is my son? Can he be cured? Doctor. You are too noisy. Stay outside and allow me to work. Friend. Dr. Chu said that if my son hadn't been treated immediately before, he would have already lost his life. Friend, I am unable to return this great kindness you have shown us. I will work my whole life to repay you no matter what. Brother Zhang, kneeling is no simple matter to men. You have paid back the kindness with your sincere actions. But I still haven't paid you back for eating your son's share. I should be the one thanking you. Friend, you truly are a good person. Pavilion Black Plum Village, no need to worry, his condition is stable now. However, he has a lot of blood, I am afraid he will still be asleep for a while, he should be fine once he wakes up. Thank you, doctor. Thank you. What happened to Yang Kai? Did he oversleep? Why has he not come out to sweep the floor? I don't know, I heard he has not been seen for several days now. Could it be that he has already left the Skyward Pavilion? Impossible, you already know how stubborn Yang Kai is. He won't leave even when beaten to death. If he wanted to leave, he would have left months ago when he was degraded to a trial disciple. Why would he wait until now? What's the matter? Why are there so many people over there? Master Su, our fellow brothers have gathered here because today they can challenge Yang Kai again. They are waiting here to collect more contribution points. It seems that our senior brother Yang is suffering quite a lot. Well, he does get beaten up every 5 days. But he never surrenders before losing consciousness. Surprisingly, it relieves some of my resentment, but it's still not enough. I want to personally kick him out of the Skyward Pavilion. Once he will no longer be a disciple, I can toy with him as I please. Young Master Su, this brat dared to spoil your efforts in the Black Plum Village. He is completely unaware of how powerful young Master is. He didn't even inquire about young Master's social status and has greatly overestimated himself. Make them scatter, tell them Yang Kai is all mine today. Yes, young Master Su. Fellow brothers, young Master Su has decided to fight Yang Kai today, I ask for all of you to leave, I hope that everyone understands. For what reason? Yang Kai always leases the broom to choose his opponent. Why should we allow this? First come, first served. Wait for your turn. That's Su Mu, don't you know who he is? Fool, there's an elder of Skyward Pavilion named Su and one of the 10 strongest core disciples also has the name of Su. And you ask me who is he? Who? It's not worth offending him for the few contribution points you will get from winning against Yang Kai. Alright. Sorry for the trouble everyone. Humph. 10 minutes later, where is he? I am not sure, usually he would be already sweeping the floor at this time. For what reason couldn't he come out today to get beaten? Young Master Su, why don't we go to where he lives and take a look? Isn't that Su Mu? Where is he going? No idea, we should follow him and watch. That brat stays in here? Very well, a mere servant who sweeps the floor has the gall to make this young master wait. I will teach him a lesson. Well. Young Master Su, let me explain. Yang Kai is just a trial disciple, so he must provide all the daily needs himself. that doesn't care about him. This rough shack is probably built by him, too. Yang Kai. Come out and face punishment from this young master. Yang Kai, get the hell out right now or we are going in ourselves. Get that door open for me. Young Master Su, there's nobody inside and everything is covered with dust. He has been gone for several days. Gone? Yanabai hasn't been seen for several days now. Yang Kai is quite smart. He knew there would be trouble for offending Su Mu, so he left the... I see, no wonder he didn't show up. That brat got lucky, but my hatred won't dissipate that easily. Fetch me a torch, I will burn this house to the ground. Young Master Su, is it a good idea to start a fire within the... What are you afraid of? I will protect you no matter what happens. Besides, this Hollis does not belong to the... Just burn it down already. Go get a torch and come back with some dry straws. Yes. What are you doing here? Burning down this house. Why do you want to burn down my house? Your house? Yang Kai, how dare you pat my shoulder from behind? You truly have no manners. Aren't you that courageous brother Su from Black Plum Village? Yang Kai, there is no future for you here. You are going to suffer today. Are you trying to cause me trouble? Of course. Did you think I am here just to pay a visit? Why burn down my house? Face me directly if you have a problem with me. Look at his messy and tattered clothes. And at this brat. Why does he speak with such confidence? He doesn't seem to be afraid of me giving him trouble. There is not a single spot left intact on him. Has he been going through a harsh training? TCH, whatever. With my social status, a trifling trial disciple wouldn't dare to provoke. Yang Kai, this young master will give you one final chance. So long as you... Wait a moment. Hey. Young Master Su, this person does not give us any face. Humph. I can wait for a bit in order to beat him up. You said he never admits defeat, so I won't go easy on him. As he will know the consequences for offending this young master. Yes. What were you trying to say just now? Yang Kai, this young master will give you one final chance. So long as you kneel before me and kowtow several times, and then address me as your honored elder, I shall spare your life. Or else. Humph. What? Unfilial. What do you mean? You don't understand? I will teach you. Let me ask you, do you have any older relatives in Skyward Pavilion? You figured that out, you possess some ability at least. If it was not for your family background, would you dare to act this brazenly and come here for revenge? To even burn down my house? I presume this person has great authority in the Skyward Pavilion? Knew he is an elder of the... I also have an older sister who is a core disciple. She can easily crush you with one finger. Then I am right, it's very unfilial. Stay away from me. Who is right? It's very simple, how can you not understand? Is your brain not working? Considering the seniority, your older sister is my senior female disciple. If I call you my honored elder, what should your sister call you, then? Also, how should your elder address you? Linfilial, very linfilial. If I were your elder, I would imprison you in the destitute dragon stream right away. I would never let you out for the rest of your life. Young Master Su. Destitute dragon stream. This brat has a sharp tongue. Don't listen to him, we came here for revenge. Yang Kai, stop talking nonsense. If you don't kneel down and apologize, this young master will make you regret the day you were born. Junior brother Su, are you challenging me? I would like to, but you are a disappointment. You are not qualified, because this young master is already at the 9th layer of body tempering stage. Oh, right. The S rules of challenge state that the strength difference cannot exceed 3 layers. Everyone, it is known that senior brother Yang has already reached the 3rd layer of body tempering stage. Is there a fellow brother among you who wants to teach him a lesson? 3rd layer of body tempering stage. My, how strong. Young Master Su, allow me. My strength is the lowest among my fellow brothers, only at a trifling 5th layer of body tempering stage. I should be able to keep company for senior brother Yang for a while. 5 days ago I truly was at 3rd layer of body tempering stage, but now I am already different from back then. Senior brother Yang, I am Zhao Hu. Remember it well for I will beat you up today. I will remember it. Senior brother Yang, don't say that I didn't give you any face. I will allow you 3 moves. If you can make me take a single step back, then you will be the winner. But if you cannot, this junior disciple will not hold back. This Zhao Hu is really good. He sure knows how to thoroughly humiliate a person. This way it will be even better now. Is this really alright? How can I allow junior brother to do this? As a junior brother, I ought to give you 3 moves. Ha ha. Don't worry, it's nothing. Very well. Since junior brother Zhao insists, senior brother won't hold back. Don't hesitate. Give me all you got. A tiny fellow like you, I can blow away in a single breath. It won't take any effort to beat you. Junior brother Zhao, senior brother will attack now. Come. Wham. Arg. What? Zhao Hu was knocked down. This cannot be. Ow, it hurts. This is all Young Kai's fault. I only fell down because he surprised me. How did Young Kai's strength increase so much after he went missing for a few days? From looking at those moves just now, it seems he is able to use some chi. Also, he should already be above the 4th layer of body tempering stage. However, he was merely at the 3rd layer of body tempering stage few days ago? I still cannot control my strength very well. You cheated. Junior brother Su, one should not accuse without proof. How did I cheat? You. Young Master Su, it seems our information is wrong. This brat is no longer at the 3rd layer of body tempering stage. I am afraid that he has advanced, otherwise how could he possibly beat Zhao Hu? Is that? Zhao Hu was too careless. If he hadn't let down his guard, how could he have met defeat? Senior brother Yang, you have concealed your strength quite well. There will be more opportunities in the future. You won't be so lucky next time. We are leaving. Honestly, the fighting was somewhat unsatisfying today. Because of the encounter with Sumu delaying me today, I missed my chance to practice the body tempering technique. Originally, I wanted to observe Yang Kai closely to learn what layer his cultivation is at. Apparently he is not here. What on earth is he doing? This terrible junior brother, how can he strip naked on the grounds without any care in the world? In broad daylight no less. He is truly shameless. I better leave now. I have been away from them for several days. I should sweep up the place first. Although there are other more urgent matters to deal with, I was assigned to the sweeping duty. I ought to my job seriously. I will leave some herbs for my training. I can exchange the rest at the contribution hall for some contribution points. Maybe I should wear the worn-out clothes, YTH. Contribution hall. Little Yang Kai, why do you look like this? I have returned. Oh my. This. You have been through a lot of hardship, haven't you? Yes, it was somewhat dangerous. Then but the harvest was pretty good. Elder Meng, will the contribution hall accept these medicinal herbs? These are all common low-grade herbs and have no value at all. The contribution hall has many such herbs, and we don't have enough room to store them anymore. Yes, we do accept them. 2 herbs for 1 contribution point. I should help him earn some /NTS. Then have a look at these for me. You were in the Black Wind Mountains for 3 days. Is this everything you got? Getting all this is already pretty good. Cough, cough. Indeed, not bad. Even though Yang Kai's talent is not good, he is willing to work hard. Hard-working and enduring hardships, there are not many such youngsters nowadays. It's a pity that his talent is lacking. He is doomed to not achieve great things in this lifetime. Where are you looking? What is it? Elder Meng, I may have found something interesting on the trip to the mountains. I don't know, I brought it with me so you could help me examine it. You have seen so much, I hope that you will be able to recognize it. Do you know what it is? Where? Where did you find this? In a cave. There was a first-stage demonic beast guarding it. In the end, I managed to kill it and found this. You encountered a demonic beast? Did I not warn you not to venture too far? I did not go that far. I also don't know how it ended up in the outskirts of the Black Wind Mountains. This child survived an encounter with a first-stage demonic beast. If he finds out that this plant is not worth much. This is not good, this is too pitiful. Young fellow, you are pretty lucky. This is called the blood mushroom. It's hard to come by, but it's an ordina no. This is a low-grade earth-tier herb. Yes, a low-grade earth tier, indeed. A low-grade earth tier herb? Elder Meng, are you not mistaken? Don't jest. I have inspected colorless WOME cough. Medicinal herbs all my life. I have mastered keen eyesight. It's impossible for these eyes to fail me. How many contribution points can I get in exchange? I can give you 20 contribution points. That's not much. Young fellow, this is a lot already. This is its real value. I cannot give you 2 MCH. Although this blood mushroom is a low-grade earth tier herb, it's still very small. It's not mature, that's why it's only worth 20 contribution points. Alright, I will take those 20 points, then. If I don't count in the 3-leaved remnant spirit flowers and the withered barren grasses, that will be a total of 36 contribution points. Adding what I brought previously, it will already be 48 contribution points. I feel like a young master now. I still have many 3-leaved remnant spirit flowers left, but very little of the withered barren grass. Elder Meng, give me 10 stalks of the withered barren grass. 10 stalks of low-grade ordinary tier herbs will cost you 10 contribution points. Are you certain you need them? That's not right. Didn't you say earlier that 2 herbs are exchanged for 1 contribution point? You are doing this to earn profit from the difference in price. This is shameful. How can you be so underhanded? Buying is one thing, and selling is another. The exchange rate is different. I am merely in charge of overseeing this place. I must do it this way, because that is how they set the prices. How else do you think they could take care of 3,000 disciples? Arg, my precious contribution points. Do you still want that withered barren grass, then? Yes. See yourself out, take care. Try an ICA. Master, I made a breakthrough. Master, how is your injury? Don't worry about your master, I have managed for so many years already, it's not that big of a hindrance. M/X slashing them like this shouldn't go wrong. Even though it does smell a bit special, I don't feel anything at all. I will put it besides the bed for now. What is this numb feeling spreading across my whole body? I took just a few steps, and all of my strength has been drained? I cannot even move a single finger. The incense burner has greatly amplified both of their properties. Both of these herbs are slightly poisonous. One affects the spirit, while the other affects the body. I now understand how useful this incense burner is. Since I obtained the indestructible Bones Divine Body, my resilience has been strengthened. I cannot exhaust myself using ordinary means. But one cannot improve further without reaching one's limits. Get up. When I fall, I must get back up. I have to push it to the limit and break through. I am already at my limit after taking just a few steps, looks like I won't be able to train any further for now. When I was about to faint just now, a warm feeling spread inside my body. The numbness has disappeared already. And my body feels a lot stronger now. It truly is overbearing. Only when one does not yield and overcomes the hardship, will this divine body reveal its true potential. The incense of the 3-leaved remnant spirit flower and the withered barren grass lasts for 2 hours. If I train 14 or 16 hours a day, both of the herbs will be used up quickly. I only have 38 contribution points left. I won't have enough herbs. That annoying young Kai. If it wasn't for him, I would already be ether with the rice merchant's daughter. Hey, wake up. Wake up. Young. Master Su, what? Happened? Nothing much. I am just thinking about what happened this morning. Do you have any ideas? Young Master Su, why don't we wait 4 more days? If I was going to wait, why would I ask you to come or give me some ideas? If you don't come up with anything, don't even think about going back to sleep. Yes. Young Master Su, let's try this. Not bad. This idea is pretty good, I will let you handle it. Young Master Su, rest assured. Yesterday I used the incense burner and trained all day, its effects are definitely noticeable. I need to finish my work quickly and get back to training. Senior brother. Yang? Junior brother, what's the matter? Senior brother Yang, I heard that you taught Zhao Hu a good lesson yesterday. You truly are a kind person. What? Did you hold a grudge against him? There is indeed some bad blood between us. He is mean and shameless. He humiliated me once before. Then why didn't you get revenge? I dreamed of getting revenge, but there are some people supporting Zhao Hu. He's a nobody in my eyes, but I cannot provoke the people behind him. Right. That Sumu has even more influential people supporting him. Ordinary disciples wouldn't dare to provoke him. When senior brother Yang fought against Zhao Hu yesterday, it made junior brother feel relieved. Since senior brother Yang defeated Zhao Hu, you must be really strong. My meager skills are not worth mentioning. Senior brother is being too modest. What you said is true. If you didn't trick Zhao Hu yesterday, how could he have lost? Senior brother Yang, you have already done me a great favor. Since we have met today, I cannot miss such an opportunity. Come on. I, Li Yuntian, am good at sparring with others. You wish to spar with me? Yes, of course. I hope senior brother can give me some pointers and let junior brother witness how Zhao Hu was defeated. This will also help ease my mind. Forget it. I don't usually spar with others. That's no good. Senior brother, even if you don't want to, you have to accept. This is bad. I got a little anxious and raised my voice too much. Junior brother is very serious about martial arts. If I don't spar with someone for a day, my body doesn't feel right. I hope that senior brother understands. Better not. I don't see any reason to. Isn't the reason for sparring with fellow disciples to learn from each other? If we exchange views on cultivation, it will benefit the both of us. Even when you say that, I still have to refuse. Come on, senior brother. It's not like you will lose anything if you accept. Could it be that senior brother is afraid to lose his contribution point? Senior brother, don't worry, we don't differ much in terms of strength, the outcome hasn't been decided yet. If junior brother wins by a fluke, I will compensate senior brother for any loss. Do you really mean it? I am a man of my word. Senior brother, do you still have some doubts? Well, even though I want to spar with you, I was already challenged yesterday. If you want to spar with me, you will have to wait for a few days. Curse you. Senior brother, you can challenge me instead. I have not been challenged by anyone yet. We are both disciples of the Skyward Pavilion and we have the right to challenge someone every day. Oh, so it's like that. Junior brother isn't acting weird after all. This senior brother has not challenged anyone these past years. I had completely forgotten about this rule. Junior brother, if I lose, will you really give me back my contribution point? Senior brother, can we spar now? Yes. I will definitely return it to you. I will even give you 10 times more. If that is the case, junior brother, I have one condition. Junior brother, if you think this is too bothersome, then let it be. It's not because senior brother doesn't trust you, just that. It's no bother at all. Senior brother, wait here while I go fetch the items. I will do it real quick, wait for me. I will be right back. To think there are still people in this world who willingly deliver themselves to get beat up. When I refused, he offered me so much in return. How odd. But this worked out pretty good. With this I can solve some of my immediate needs. Unfortunately, I won't be able to do it this way next time. The plan we discussed yesterday didn't involve him running away. What on earth is Li Yuntian doing? Young Master Su, I heard from Li Yuntian that he needs to go the contribution hall and fetch 10 herbs. Yang Kai is willing to spar only if he gets reimbursed when he loses. Isn't that a bit too greedy? Yang Kai is a mere trial disciple, he will only lose 1 contribution point after being defeated. Why does he want 10 herbs all of a sudden? It's because Li Yuntian boasted that he would give him back 10 times more, so serves him right. As we can teach Yang Kai a lesson, 10 herbs is nothing. Senior brother. Elder Meng is such a profiteer. For 10 low-grade earth-tier herbs to actually cost 20 contribution points. This makes me furious. Here, herbs for senior brother. You didn't have to. Senior brother. Can we finally spar now? Indeed. Junior brother actually didn't need to go through so much trouble. When junior brother gave me his word, senior brother had complete faith in you. Good. I ask senior brother for guidance. I wouldn't dare. My hand feels numb. That punch just now. It felt like hitting a rock. Not good. Ha. Senior brother, stop punching me. I admit defeat. You let me win. Come, let me help you get lip. What layer is Li Yuntian at? He is at the 7th layer of body tempering stage, but he hasn't practiced advanced martial arts for long. A 4th layer actually defeated a 7th layer of the body tempering stage? Something like this has not happened in hundreds of years in the history of the Skyward Pavilion. Junior brother Sue, next time don't forget to let me know when such a fortunate encounter will arrive. You knew already? Junior brother Lee was hiding within the crowd yesterday. Although the senior brother doesn't have many strong points, my memory is pretty good. We were actually fooled by Yang Kai. Take care everyone. I will be looking for you tomorrow again. Several days later. The 4th page of the Black Book should contain some martial arts. I finally broke through. When the 7th layer of body tempering stage is reached, one can gather inner chi within the body and start practicing advanced martial arts. I didn't guess wrong, indeed. Pure Yang secret art, so it's like this. You could say that this Pure Yang secret art has its own unique way of practicing. It doesn't have any specific moves. But it requires an environment with dense Yang Qi to practice this martial art. When one practices this Pure Yang secret art and the Pure Yang Q within the body reaches a certain amount, it will condense into a liquid and enter one's dantian. Something like this cannot be achieved with other common martial arts. When a cultivator condenses the inner chi and reaches the limit of his body, it can no longer be increased. But the Pure Yang secret art is different. When the Pure Yang Qi turns into the Yang essence and enters the dantian, more of the meridians are emptied and strengthened, thus one can continue to cultivate. Furthermore, one can also use the accumulated Yang essence in attacks when fighting. A few days later I have been cultivating under the scorching sun for a whole day August/N, but my inner Q has increased only by a tiny amount. This method. The sunlight is the only thing containing Yang Q/ that I can think of. Even if it has very little of it, I have no other choice. Nevertheless, I have finally finished the first step of forming a Yang origin seal inside my body. The Yang origin seal is very sensitive to Yang Q/. And as there is a certain amount of it within the range of the Yang origin seal, there will be a reaction. There is a reaction already? It's this way. This is the destitute dragon ravine. This place unexpectedly has abundant Yang Qi flowing out of / The destitute dragon ravine is a place of exile for the banished traitors of the Skyward Pavilion, but if one truly did something so unforgivable, wouldn't they be executed on the spot? Why exile them here? Abandoning a cultivator in this place is equal to a death sentence anyways. Such a strong and dense Yang Qi. It cannot be compared to the sunlight I used in my daily cultivation before. As expected, the efficiency of cultivating here is much greater than when I did it a few days ago. It's so warm. It feels similar to a dazzling sunlight. Disciple Yang Kai greets elder. This person has the demeanor of a transcendent being. He must be someone very important in the How may this disciple address you? But the Skyward Pavilion doesn't even have that many elders. Calling me the 11th elder will do. Disciple greets the 11th elder. Are you practicing martial arts? Yes. Martial arts of the Yang nature? Yes. He is able to tell that I am absorbing the Yang Qi from this place. He is definitely not someone weak. 11th elder, this disciple has been cultivating here for a while. But there is one thing he doesn't understand. I would like to ask the 11th elder why there is an overwhelming Yang Qi coming from the destitute dragon ravine? That is because there is a treasure down there with the Yang attribute, of course. That is something I could have figured out myself. But I don't understand what is actually down there. Are you aware of how the destitute dragon ravine was formed? It was cleaved by someone's sword strike. The destitute dragon ravine is more than 1,000 feet wide. I cannot even see how far it goes, nor how deep the bottom is. This ravine was actually cleaved by a single sword strike? A few hundred years ago Skyward Pavilion did not exist in this place. When the fight was almost over, the demon realized he couldn't beat his opponent. He then slashed with his sword, and with that slash the destitute dragon ravine was created. Our ancestor passed by this area and encountered a strong and mysterious demon. The two of them fought a great battle here. The demon fled to the very depths of the crevice, but our ancestor followed him. But the demon's strength was so profound that, even when his body and soul had perished, our ancestor was still not assured. Thus our ancestor fallen did the Skyward Pavilion right here. With great effort and bitter struggle, the demon was finally vanquished. He guarded the crevice for several decades. After being sure that it would not pose any threat, he departed feeling at ease. This is how our Skyward Pavilion came to be. There is only darkness in the depths of the destitute dragon ravine. And many of the disciples who have committed crimes have been exiled here. Perhaps. All of this made it possible for a treasure with Yang attribute to form. Did the 11th elder come here to look at the treasure? Me? I am not here for the treasure. I came here to meet someone. I am getting old, I have said too much already. Let's end our conversation here for today. Since there is a treasure down there, I should cultivate here for the time being. After a few days. My very first drop of Yang essence. It has finally been formed. I had to endure a lot of bitter training these past days, but it was definitely worth it. Let's head back. I am sure that the door was closed when I left. It really is the senior sister that I met at the contribution hall. The holes in the roof that I did not repair yet made me see something beautiful today. NESEA. Asking something like that here. I feel like a lecherous person now. Oh, so it is Senior Sister Xia. Why has Senior Sister Xia been looking for me? Cough. How may I address Senior Sister? My last name is Xia. A hunter from the Black Wind Mountain came looking for you this afternoon. He waited until dark, but you still had not returned. The hunter wanted to thank you for saving somebody's life. Let me give you the bag he left for you. It must have been about Zhang Shan, the father and son I rescued when gathering herbs. It's like that. He trusted me with this to wait for you. But I didn't imagine that it would take thing. Whether you come earlier or not does not concern me. I am leaving. I have caused inconvenience for Senior Sister. Junior brother will definitely come back earlier next time. That Senior Sister Xia was quite shy. This is a fine handwork. Did Zhang Shan's wife make these? Zhang Shan is truly considerate. Knock knock, I am coming. Who is it? To Senior brother, we have not met for many days now. Junior brother misses you. I am inviting Senior brother to the Black Wind Woods. I hope Senior brother will not decline. Junior brother Sumu's signature. Come if you have the guts. Come if you have the guts. Isn't that Li Yuntian? What is he up to? That's Sumu. He really has a nasty personality. He definitely wants to ambush me with his group in the Black Wind Woods. Whatever, I will just go and meet them. I also want to try out the effects of the Pure Yang secret art. Young Master Su. Did you deliver it? Good, let's wait for that bastard to show up. Yes. Young Master Su, there are some people approaching. Young Master Su, they are from the Storm Manor. The one leading them is Chang Xiaofeng? Young Master Su, should we avoid him? Avoid who? Young Master Su has some bad blood with Chang Xiaofeng. They have clashed many times these past years. If we run into them, it's inevitable for another fight to occur. Does he have the qualifications to make this young master give him way? I understand young Master Su's strong determination, but he has more people than us. We are going to lose if a fight breaks out. Young Master Chang, it's that rude Sumu. This time we have many people. The rude person blocking this honored young master's way. Turned out to be Sumu. Little brother Chang, he is ignoring you. It's Hu Meyer of the Sanguine Society. Oh? Little brother Su knows this big sister? Of course I know you. Sumu, make your people move away. One can walk on each side of the road. How are we blocking you? You are. What if we don't want to move? Little brother Chang, little brother Su standing there is a trivial matter. Let's just move around them. No one will think badly of you. Bitch. This woman is truly malicious. She is seemingly trying to mediate the situation, but is actually fanning the flames. As someone from the Sanguine Society, she was eager to make the Skyward Pavilion and the Storm Manor have a bitter fight from the very beginning. If you want move, you will regret it. With little Mei here. I cannot let her witness me being mocked. Try me if you have the guts. You asked for it. Let's fight. That punch just now. Did he reach the initial foundation stage already? Sumu, we started practicing at the same time, but from this day onwards, you can only follow in my, Chang Xiaofeng's, footsteps. Don't even dream about ever surpassing me. Drop dead. Ha! Arg. Sounds of fighting? That's not good. PTU. Ugh. Arg. Do you submit or not? Submit to this. Submit or not? I submit to your 18 generations of ancestors. Who did Sumu offend to suffer such a beating? But Sumu has strong willpower. He is similar to me in a way. I used to get beaten up like this and never yielded to anyone. Ugh. Little brother Chang, why don't you let him go? Little brother Su has some backbone, big sister really likes these kind of people. Has backbone? I also happen to like these kind of people. Chang Xiaofeng, if you don't finish this young master today, nothing will be over between us. You still dare to bark? Young Master Su. Stop. Senior brother Yang? Are you also a disciple of the Skyward Pavilion? I am. Good, another one has delivered himself to us. This young master really hates the Skyward Pavilion / no matter how many come today, I will take on all of you. Give him a good beating. Ag. Arg, my face. Eat my fist. Ag. It's hot. It feels like my body is burning. This person is using inner chi to fight? There is some enmity between us, but now it is only thanks to him that this person is ferocious. I was not able to tell. Surprisingly, you possess great skill. You are courting death. You brought this upon yourself. Be careful. He has already reached the initial foundation stage. I thought he still had a trump card left. But it turns out that this is all he could amount to. How foolies. It's your turn. Now. You are very strong. I am not with them. I am from the Sanguine Society. I also did not harm any of the disciples from the Skyward Pavilion. Maybe you are also good at other things? Still not letting me go? What are you trying to do? This Umayyar really did not touch any disciples of the Skyward Pavilion, but she was among the ones who provoked the fight. I still need to teach her a lesson. Kaya. You can go. Black Wind Woods, is he even a real man? There are countless men who desire my body, but now that I found an interest in one and tried to seduce him, he simply ignored me. I find you quite appealing. Do you have enough strength to walk? Nod, let's go then. Skyward Pavilion. It's a common occurrence for the disciples from these three nearby major factions to fight amongst themselves. As nobody important dies, the elders from each faction will turn a blind eye to it. It seems that everyone is used to it already. I made sure to avoid damage to the bones and meridians in my hand. It is merely a flesh wound, so I shall not waste any medicine. The warmth that originates from the indestructible bone's divine body and the pure yang inner chi both have healing properties. Let's recover for a bit first. I broke through to the 8th layer of body tempering stage so quickly. It seems to be because of the allowed fight I had today. There really are great benefits from fighting against other people. The rate at which I can absorb the yang chi has increased by a lot. A few days later, I have not seen Sumu and his group for a few days. They must still be recovering from their injuries. Junior brother Su, is your skin itchy again? Give it to me. Young Master Su, here. Good. What is he planning now? For you. I will be first to offer you a toast. Then I will it. Good. Breaking the rules of the drinking in broad daylight. But I see that this is your first offense. Everyone here will get their contribution points reduced by 5. If you break the rules again, the punishment will be severe. Go ahead and reduce them. What? Zhao Hu, help senior brother Yang sweep the floor. All right. This doesn't feel Let's go to your humble abode. There is something I wish to discuss with you. Why did you save us back then? Well, since you all call me senior brother, naturally I have to act like one. That's probably the reason. You are asking me why. Really? What other reason is there? Very well. If you consider us your junior brothers, then we will consider you our senior brother. Junior brother was very rude in the past. I apologize to senior brother. I didn't take it to heart. Back then. Cough. Did you touch it? Umayyar, of course. Senior brother, I wish to ask you something. Touched what? What if I touched her? She grabbed my hand and placed it on herself. I merely taught her a lesson. Junior brother has not done that? How did it feel? Could it be? This young master is still innocent. Senior brother, have you done that before? Let's not talk about the past. Give me a plank. Coming. But you have to be careful now. Hume is quite conceited. Since you brushed her off, she won't let you go that easily. She wants to have a go at me? I dislike such people. You said that you wanted to discuss something with me. It was about her. She wants to have a go at you in bed. She will attempt to seduce you in every way possible and won't give up until she gets what she wants. Senior brother, your luck with women is pretty good. I just wanted to make it up to you. This bottle contains lesser Q/replenishing pills. When senior brother consumes them, they should restore all of the inner chi you lost. Lesser chi replenishing pills? Their effect is not that strong, or rather it's quite mild. They are commonly used by cultivators at the 7th layer of body tempering stage and above, but besides, I don't want to owe anyone. Since I cultivate the pure yang secret art, I don't have to worry about my inner Q. These lesser chi replenishing pills are of little use to me. Alright, I will accept them. Senior brother, wait for me here tomorrow. I will take you to a nice place. What kind of place? Just you wait. I promise that you won't be disappointed. The next day in Black Wind Woods, why did Sumu bring me here? Senior brother, do you know why we were meeting in the Black Wind Woods and bumped into Chang Su-Phone's group the other day? Could it be that Chang Su-Phone's Grolop also wanted to come to the Black Wind Woods? Our Skyward Pavilion, the Storm Manor and the Sanguine Society are not that far from each other. That being said, when disciples of either faction want to enter this place, they will have to use the crossroads. Pray tell, why do you all come here? Senior brother is still unaware, but there is a marketplace in the Black Wind Woods. Cultivators from all 3 factions and even from the whole Black Plum village come to trade here. You can barter for items here or even sell them for gold and silver. This Black Wind marketplace is bustling with activity. That is quite the bargain. But I have never heard of this Black Wind marketplace before. That's right, senior brother. You can find some interesting items here. Young Master Su used 10 silver taels to buy a heavenly chi fruit last time. Heavenly chi fruit? It's a low-grade earth-tier spiritual fruit. The merchant didn't know its real value, and I took advantage of it. Junior brother Su, does our Skyward Pavilion have an 11th elder? What 11th elder of the Skyward Pavilion? Senior brother Yang is cultivating all the time and is not even aware of the current situation / excluding our leader. There are only 5 elders. Nevertheless, I have heard that our leader is really amazing. He has already reached the peak of the nascent soul stage. Our leader is actually at the peak of the nascent soul stage. Initial foundation stage, chi fusion stage, body tempering stage for cultivators. The path starts with the body tempering stage, above that is the initial foundation stage, then the flowing Q/stage, the chi fusion stage, the pure foundation stage and finally the nascent soul stage. Nascent soul stage, flowing chi stage, pure foundation stage. Each stage has 9 layers. The greater your cultivation, the greater the difficulty to break through. Nascent soul stage cultivators are rarely seen. I really did not expect our leader to be at the very peak of that stage. If you can improve any further, you will truly become a peerless cultivator. The head of the Sanguine Society, Human, and the master of the Storm Manor, Xiaoru Ohan, are both merely at the 6th or 7th layer of the nascent soul stage. They are no match for our leader. How much time will our leader need to make a breakthrough? If he breaks through, our Skyward Pavilion will dominate this whole region. Who would dare to provoke us? My grandfather told me that the leader reached the very peak of the nascent soul stage 10 years ago already. What's wrong? Then why has he still not broken through? Sigh. I don't dare say. That's right. Fine, but remember that you cannot tell this to anyone else, or we will get into trouble. 10 years ago there was a major accident in the Skyward Pavilion. Because of that our leader's cultivation has not improved any further. Young Master Su, how can you do this to us? You have already made your brothers curious. A major accident? Our leader had no wife and no children. He only took in 2 disciples, and the calice of the accident were those 2 disciples. The eldest disciple was diligent, whereas the second disciple was intelligent. They were both geniuses of their generation, and our leader taught them earnestly. When they were competing, their strength was on par with one another. But since their personalities were different, the leader also taught them differently. He often praised the eldest disciple, whilst being strict with the second disciple. Beckelizov that the second disciple had misunderstood the leader's intentions, and thought that the leader favored the eldest disciple more. Thus his envy turned into hate. As the eldest disciple and the second disciple drifted further apart, he became even more frustrated. A demonic technique? I don't know where he found it, but he began to cultivate a demonic technique. For such a thing to actually happen. This must have really happened, but Sumu might have exaggerated a bit. I should hear him out first. When he turned to the demonic technique, the second disciple's personality changed radically. His strength also suddenly increased by a lot. The eldest disciple was no match for the second disciple anymore. But the leader became aware of the second disciple cultivating the demonic technique. The leader was filled with bitterness and decided to cripple his cultivation. That decision made the second disciple's mind be clouded with demonic thoughts. He completely fell to the path of a demon. On that night 10 years ago, the skyward pavilion was soaked in blood. The eldest disciple died a tragic death, and the second disciple fled in fear of his punishment. And then? From then on, it was rare for people to see any signs of the leader, and everyone believed that the leader's mind had completely broken down. Nobody was expecting that when the leader appear again just a few years later. This time he searched for thousands of miles himself. Finally, he dragged the second disciple back and imprisoned him inside the destitute dragon ravine. I am not here for the treasure. I came here to meet someone. To meet whom? It must be the one who was imprisoned deep down the destitute dragon ravine. Could this 11th elder be? After all of this happened, the leader could not break through the nascent soul stage. Thus he remained at his current cultivation. You are right. That second disciple was really heartless and ungrateful. Our leader is very unfortunate. Without overcoming the many regrets in his heart, he won't improve any further. Alright, we are here. This place isn't half bad. Skywar Pavilion, you don't need to worry about your safety here, because there are masters from the 3 factions keeping watch over this place. Do you see the wooden houses over there? Those are the residences for our Skyward Pavilion's disciples. My older sister resides in this one. Your older sister? I am warning you, don't get any ideas about my sister. But I am afraid you don't have the ability to impress her anyway. Oh? Is your older sister that strong? Naturally. She is at the 3rd layer of the pure foundation stage. There are not many from her generation who can be her opponent. Above the pure foundation stage is the nascent soul stage. That is our master's current cultivation stage. It's quite the feat to reach the pure foundation stage at such a young age. Your sister is so talented, how come you are still at the body tempering stage? I just wanted to have a good time. But don't worry, I will definitely train hard in the future. I cannot let a trial disciple like you surpass me. Looks like that beating he took back then has aroused his fighting spirit. Let's go, I will take you to my older sister first. If she escorts us, we will be able to move more freely within the Black Wind Marketplace. What is the name of Su Mu's older sister? I will tell you when we meet her. Skyward Pavilion. It looks like some of these houses are assigned to the Skyward Pavilion's masters overseeing this place. Older sister, I have come to see you. PFF. Enter. This house is surrounded by a very oppressing chi. It's as if everything has been frozen. It feels suffocating. That is Su Mu's older sister, Su Yen. Do you know why I hit you? Yes. I know. Tell me, why did I hit you? Because I am weak. And why are you weak? Because I didn't cultivate properly. So you are aware. If you are aware, then what should you actually be doing right now? I know. Remember the words you have spoken today. If the sun has fallen and you still dare to play around, I will personally give you a thorough beating. I promise that I will work hard, will not let sister's expectations down. Were you the one that had defeated Chung Xiaofeng? His senior sister is well informed, she has information about what has been happening even though she has been cultivating in this place. Yes. Your future looks brighter than Su Mu's, let me give you a piece of advice. Please tell me, senior sister. Keep your distance from Su Mu, if you're ether with him, your success will be hindered because of him. You may leave now, I am going to cultivate. The 2 of us are going to look at the cultivation pills we stumbled upon a few days ago. My sister is a little cold, don't be offended, senior brother, I don't mind, I like her type. Be at ease, if junior brother still has something to do then go ahead, I'll take a look around this area in the meantime.
Alright, then I'll be taking my leave now.
150 Tale Strange Mysterious Rocks.
The stalls here are not as simple as I thought.
Some shopkeepers that sell low-grade earth-tier pills have signs instead of managing the shop themselves. To be honest, I had been looking for items with the yang attribute even before entering the Black Winds marketplace, cultivation pills moreover, they re not taking a single penny. My young origin seal is giving a mangled response, there has to be innumerable tree shures with the yang attribute here. I know the Valley of the Lesser Chi replenishing pills quite well by now. Because the Lesser Chi replenishing pills are meant for people in the 7th to 9th layer of the body tempering stage, one pill should be worth around taels.
It really is you.
The bottle Sumu has given me contains pills, so its worth is around taels, sigh.
You can't really do much with taels. T/N quick maths. Do you need me for something?
Not really. I just wanted to say hi to you, that's all.
Alright, I'll be taking my leave.
Hey.
One burnt incense stick later. Why are you following me?
No particular reason, this is the Black Winds marketplace, I am just casually roaming around.
What's wrong? Am I bothering you? Don't follow me anymore, if you do then don't think I can remain courteous.
Arg, whatever. In what way?
Like last time? Welcome.
What have you set your eyes upon, little brother?
My products are inexpensive but have great quality.
It doesn't matter if it's for yourself or for others, it's definitely worth it.
How much do these kinds of stones cost? The inflamed yang stone?
It doesn't cost much, only taels per stone. The price is reasonable, but even if I were to sell all my family belongings I wouldn't have enough for /T, it's a little bit too expensive.
Surely you jest.
All my products have a clearly marked price, I am not asking for an exorbitant price for them. You can go take a look at other vendors, you will see that my prices are rock solid. Little brother, the products I am selling here are actually belongings of a gang, I can sell them for more but definitely not for less, else I would have to pay for them out of my own pocket, please don't make things difficult for me.
A gang's? There's only one gang in this area, the Sanguine Gang.
That's right,
this shop is owned by my family. Do you want these stones?
Not if you promise me something, then all these 10 stones here will belong to you.
Little miss. Do not fret. I will inform my parents about this matter. How about it? If you promise me something then they're all yours. This should just be a simple matter to a man like you. Keep dreaming. Yo you. Sell it cheaper to him. Will these Lesser Chi replenishing pills do? It's alright, taels is fine.
There's a rule in this marketplace which allows you to trade with items rather than money, normally complete cultivation pills are also considered a currency.
Yes, they're fine. There are pills in this bottle, that should be around taels, go ahead and count them. I have handled this deal properly. Little brother, to help you out a little I'll give you this seedling, it's not worth much anyways. What kind of seed is it? It's a seed of the triple yang fruit, we found it when our gang was mining the inflamed yang stones.
The fruits that can be harvested from this tree are low-grade earth-tier spirit fruits, but they will only grow when the tree has matured.
I am afraid that even if I plant this thing down, I won't be seeing any results for the coming years or so. But since it's a goodwill from the shopkeeper I'll accept it nevertheless. Thank you. Hey. Wait for me. I need to think of a way to shake her off. If she keeps following me to the Skyward Pavilion, then what will other people think of me?
Her reputation is not that great after all. So we're actually heading deeper into the woods. To be honest, I'm not quite familiar with Yang Kai yet.
What should I do if I follow him and something happens? Why won't you wait for me?
Perhaps I'll be able to scare her if I walk into the deeper parts of the Black Winds woods. But there's also the possibility that he just wants to scare me away. She's got quite the courage to follow me up to this point. I'll scare her when there are no people in the area anymore, that'll show her.
Junior brother Chang, you got beaten by that guy?
He looks like someone who's just in the body tempering stage. Things were going to my head back then, he's a really odd guy on top of that. When I lunged out with my sword, he actually blocked it with his bare hand, whilst grabbing a hold of my arm.
This is the reason why I met defeat the other day. Have you looked into what kind of relations he got?
Yes, that guy is just a trial disciple.
No background, no nothing. A trial disciple? I think the Skyward Pavilion only has 10 trial disciples in total, right? And you're saying he's one of them?
Yes. At first I was still quite worried of other people in the Black Wind Woods, I couldn't really make a move on him, but I didn't imagine that, he is trying to get that beauty. She also came willingly with that useless person to the deeper parts of the woods. It seems that heaven is on our side. It sounds like junior brother will not only get his revenge, but also the woman he desires, truly killing two birds with one stone. Even though senior brother wants to let me have the honor, I can't leave senior brother out of the fun, even more so since I was the one who asked senior brother to help me out. Junior brother sure is generous. Let's follow them and look for an opportunity to strike. Why are you being so affectionate? Just come with me this one time. I won't ever bother you again in the future. You're really delusional, aren't you? Am I not pretty? Is my figure not good? Are you really not attracted to me in the slightest? Your looks aren't bad, your background is impressive too, but your personality is distasteful. You're saying that I am filthy? Yes. You are merely a trial disciple. I took a liking to you and yet you do not appreciate my kindness. Don't you know that there are a lot of people who would love to have my attention? If that is the case, princess, why do you insist on bothering me and not look for those people you were talking about? Yang Kai, you're a fool to reject me. If I tell my parents about this, don't think you'll be able to live another day. And what if I kill you right now, will you still be able to tell them? You're just joking, right? My temperament has its boundaries. Come out. It's you guys? That's right, if you get hurt in the process I in turn would also be hurt. Miss May we're just here to take his life, please step aside for the time being. We don't want to see you injured. Yang Kai, you have to listen very carefully to me if you don't want to die. That guy, Nu Tao, has broken through the 5th layer of the initial foundation stage just half a month ago. Cheng Xiaofeng and him are worlds apart, and they've come ether now as well. You won't be able to match them. Can you match them? I am not strong enough, but they wouldn't dare to kill me. If you comply with my request and listen to me, then I will guarantee your safety. Never mind then. You would rather die than listen to me? I am sorry, I would rather not owe you anything. And as of right now you won't know who will be victorious. HMPF. I see how it is, go ahead and preserve your pride then. That's the Miss Meyer I like. I knew that the miss wouldn't stand in my way. You're Yang Kai, right? If you get to see the netherworld, don't come looking for me to blame. You stuck your nose where it didn't belong. Do you comprehend, or do I need to help you understand? If you want to take my life, come and get it. Let's first activate the pure Yang secret art. An extremely violent tendril of heat carrying a massive amount of Yang Q slashes crawl slashing into my chest through my meridians. My Q slash channels have gotten accustomed to the intense pain slash felt before, but the situation is still the same. The massive amount of Yang Qi is still flowing through my Q slash channels. A drop of Yang essence? Another drop. I had to put in thrice the effort before, but now I've already formed 2 drops of Yang essence. 1 drop has suddenly vanished? Maybe. The inflamed Yang stone. There's not even a drip left of all the Yang Qi that was origin ally in this stone. I have absorbed everything in this short time span. Junior brother Chang, let's go at him ether, in case something happens. Okay. What has that guy been idling around for? Such blazing hot Qi. Last time I fell for your little trick, don't think this young master will fall for it a second time. How is that possible? Senior brother Nu, please save me. Be careful. T/N, Chidori. Junior brother Chang has actually been killed by you. What trick did you use? You're also going to die. You asshole, I am going to kill you. Last time they how a group, but they had no murderous intentions, but this time I can't show any mercy. My life is being threatened. Shut up and come fight me instead. Swoosh. He's just at the body tempering stage, how much Qi could he possibly have? The force he exerted with that Tekken/K was huge. It most likely took a lot of Qi, which means that he won't be able to use anything like that again. He's still using Qi. And his strikes are also carrying a scorching energy with them. HMPF, he's just at the body tempering stage, it'll just drag him into a battle of attrition. He'll wait until his Qi is depleted and then I can finish him like a fish on a chopping board. Nu Tao is dragging this fight into a battle of attrition. A mere body tempering stage cultivator has no chance. Nu Tao doesn't even have to make much effort. Swoosh slap. Bangi sang, how is this possible? If a cultivator is in a fight, his Qi will slowly be depleted, hence he becomes weaker and weaker the longer the fight lasts, but why isn't that the case for him? BNG. WAH. Fend. Swooshy, I'll let you go today, Yang Kai. But you killed junior brother Chang, you're dead meat.
Stare. Grow. Swills. I originally expected young Kai to come begging me for help. This is not what I had imagined at all. Stay there, I am going to see what they carried with them. Some tails and 2 bottles filled with some pills, they're still worth a reasonable amount though, not bad. Are you short on money? I can give you some if you promise not to kill me. It's not as if I am a bandit, why would I need your money? If I am short on money I can earn it myself. Come over here. Stand still, what are you afraid of? I told you to come, why are you still standing there? If you listen to me I won't hurt you. I'll listen. Good. You'll take this one. Face Dad. He just wants me to take the corpse. Follow me. Even though that place was far from any road, you never know if some annoying lovers head into the deeper woods to have some fun. It's safer to throw their corpses far, far away, so the Storm Manor will never be able to find out what happened. If people would find out about this, it would definitely be troublesome. They've both been killed by scorching Q/. If the Storm Manor catches onto this, it wouldn't take long before they found out that it was me. Attach these rocks to their bodies. Splash, you're an accomplice now, you should know what that means. Why does it seem like she's happy? Cing clap yes. Clever girl, those are good qualities that others like. Chang Xiaofeng and Nu Tao were the aggressors. If I didn't kill them then I would be the one who died, so this is why even if Hume sells me out, I won't be afraid. Let's go. Have you killed a lot of people before? This was Merst, but you seemed very used to it. When you killed them, you didn't even blink. It didn't look like your first time. I don't care if you believe me or not. Stay here and wait for me. Take care of my clothes. Splash feels good. Yang Kai. I also want to wash myself. Alright, then I'll lie down here. He has not looked at me even once. Am I that unattractive? Your body is very nice. T/N oh boy. To be honest, this is the first time Eve done something like this in front of a man. You're also the only one who has touched my body before. The reason why I acted as I have for the last couple years is to get more qualified personnel for our gang. It was also to create more friction between the Skyward Pavilion and the Storm Manor. That's also what I hoped to achieve by getting myself involved with you. Do you believe me? Yes, sure, but what does it have to do with me? It can't be a nuisance to you in the future. Goodbye. Well, I will just take it as if this probeam has been solved. Killing Chang Xiaofeng and Nu Tao has costed me a drop of yang essence. My dantian is completely empty now. I need to hurry up and cultivate again. Destitute Dragon Ravine, by the way, I cultivated a drop of yang essence myself. After absorbing the ENFL aimed yang stone it granted me 2 more drops, but then one suddenly vanished. As expected. There's a rhythmic beating coming from the core of the seed. It's as if a heart is beat ing, it's surging with vitality. It seems like a drop of yang essence from my dantian has been absorbed by the seed. If that weren't the case, how else would this seed be able to undergo such an absurd change? A drop of yang essence. If I don't have some tool to help me, it's going to take a lot of days and effort to be able to condense one more drop. Wait. The seed has undergone such changes. If I plant this and wait until it bears fruits, what kind of results will I get to see? And now it's just a matter of time. I guess I'll just head back and meditate. The second day the rate at which I absorb chi has definitely increased. It has just been one night but my channels where yang chi flows are already saturated. I think that I can condominium ENSE another drop of yang essence in approximately days. The seed has already SPRO'd into a seedling just on as a ruler. That cannot be possible. It has only been one night. How would it be able to grow that fast? Or maybe this is the effect of that drop of yang essence that went into the seed? That could actually be the case. It seems that yang essence drops have a lot of different uses. They don't necessarily have to be used in combat. In one night it has sprouted into a seedling, maybe it will bloom in a couple of days? The money I have invested was undoubtedly a very wise decision. This place is next to the Destitute Dragon Ravine. It's a place not many people will visit. Even if any people were to come, I doubt they will notice the tree, so we'll just head. Senior brother Yang, have you come back? Where is my broom? Yes, junior brother Zhang, what have you been doing? Why did you take my broom? I helped you clean up. In the future senior brother does not have to worry about this matter anymore. XXXX every day we will send someone to help senior brother clean / senior brother only has to focus on cultivating from now on. That's not very appropriate, is it?
Not at all, senior brother has taught Chung Xiao Feng and his group a lesson last time we came across them. We are also a big group with lots of people that can take rounds every day, the amulet of work is not much, please accept our offer senior brother. If you acknowledge US, junior disciples, then let US help you. If you don't, then we will drop this matter. If you put it like that, I will be accepting my junior's favor. Please come inside and have a glass of water first junior brother Zhang. It's alright. Young Master Su has ordered everyone to cultivate to our utmost. If we were to slack off we wouldn't be able to call ourselves junior disciples anymore. I'll be going now, please take care senior brother. It seems that I won't have to worry about wasting time on cleaning in the future. Junior brother, please accept my challenge. Senior brother Yang. Out of everyone, why did you challenge? I admit my defeat. I accept. Even though I have nothing to do with Yang Kai's improvement, I have been watching him for 2 years already. My own eyes allowed me to witness that the junior disciple who once has consecutively lost times, is slowly getting more powerful. I feel like I am sharing his sense of accomplishment. 5 days have already passed since I planted the triple young fruit seed. The sapling is now as tall as 1 zhang, and it seems that it still grows a lot every single day. Note, zhang, meters in just a few days, these 3 flowers will have turned into fruits. When that time comes I can finally munch away. And it's needless to say that these few days have also been quite productive. Inside my dantian I have been able to again condense a single drop of yang essence. The pure yang secret art has allowed me to develop vigorously. These days Eve also been inquiring about the Storm Manor's activities, / I don't have to swipe the floor anymore since my juniors are taking care of that now. This made it possible for me to invest even more time into cultivating. But the Storm Manor has not been max slashing any moves. It seems like Humayr has not sold me out. This girl, she is trustworthy after all. EIA law. It's almost the 8th day of the month again, I can finally use my contribution points. I just obtained the indestructible bones divine body on the 8th day of the last month, at that time I was still in the 3rd layer of the body tempering stage. After 1 mere month, my humble self has actually reached the 8th layer of the body tempering. If someone were to use some kind of miracle drug or loads of top-grade pills to assist their cultivation, my speed would still be unrivaled compared to them. The Contribution Hall Treasurer Meng. I have not seen young Kai for quite a while. It seems that his strength has increased. He is already shining so brightly at his age, who knows what he will become later on. Then again, I have seen numerous people achieve nothing at all in the future. Have you come to exchange something? Yes, I think I have 59 contribution points for this month. I would like 29 stalks of withered barren grass and 33 leaved remnant spirit flower. Here you go, this is what you requested. Not bad, what do you want to exchange them for? Okay, please wait here. Thank you. Little young Kai, could you tell me what you ate last time you were on the Black Wind Mountains? I have no idea myself either. It was a trunk of bright red fruit. I just ate it because I was hungry. A bright red fruit. Bright red. Whatever, but it seems you are not planning to exchange for the bone marrow pill anymore. That is right, it's best to rely upon oneself to become stronger. I will just rely on the stock that I consumed. The way I saw things before was too narrow and shallow. Not bad, not bad. I am impressed that you were able to retain this principle by yourself. You have to keep working hard though, so that this lucky yet accidental encounter won't go to waste. Then I'll be taking my leave now. The disciple was taught well. This familiar pressure. It's a little bit overwhelming. At first, I thought the incense burner wouldn't be of any significance when cultivating chi. I now see that I was mistaken. Under the influence of that strange essence, the flow of my yang qi seemed as if restricted by a layer of heaviness. It became extraordinarily slow, requiring me to circulate 1 inch at a time. And because it's restricting the circulation of my true yang qi, this process is negatively impacting my cultivation by quite a bit. 2 days later the speed of accumulating qi hasn't gone up in the slightest. Is this incense burner just for diminishing my cultivation speed? Fine. Let's put it back before it needlessly lengthens the time needed to recover Q/. Wait a minute. It seems that the speed of the flow of true yang Q/ inside my body has gone up. It's faster than it was 2 days ago. I see how it is. This incense burner's existence is not for hindering the cultivation of qi. On the contrary, it's giving me some kind of great benefit. It's just as if someone has gotten used to carrying a kg rock at all times, but all of a sudden that rock gets swapped for a kg rock. It will seem as if the person has grown wings and is flying. The incense burner probably restricts the cultivation of my true yang secret art for a short period, but if we look further beyond, the small demerit brings a huge benefit with it.
It's a worthwhile investment. It has been a mere 10 days and already the lower grade spirit fruits have grown from nothing to a full fruit. That one OROP of Yang Essence sure did something great. It's pretty good. The spirit fruit enters the abdomen with the help of the pure Yang art. It's as if it's being destroyed by fire, the heat it's giving off quite the pleasant and warm feeling. Drip unexpectedly I've been able to condense 3 drops of Yang Essence. Drip drip if we combine them with the results of my previous cultivation, there would be a total of 4 drops in my DNT on. If I eat the Rema/N/ing once too, it might be plausible for me to break through to the 9th layer of the body tempering stage. This violent heat is originating from the channels, through which vital energy circulates. The Yang Essence drops are added one by one in my Dantian. The Yang energy from the destitute dragon ravine is permeating through my pores, the processes are interacting through each other. The 9th layer of the body tempering stage. I really did manage to break through after all. That doesn't mean that the artistic contraption from consuming those fruits has vanished though. The 10 drops of Yang Essence which are being stored within my Dantian are revolving around, seeping out through all directions, entering my internal organs, blood, flesh and the channels through which vital energy circulates. The Yang drops Yang inflammation is able to purify, burn the impurities within the body, further strengthening the organs and the channels through which vital energy circulates. This breakthrough was a huge step forward for me. My strength now can't be compared to what I had before at all. Besides the growth of my strength, when I broke through, I also got to know the faint feeling of the artistic contraption of just now. It's only that it's too mysterious, I cannot completely comprehend it yet. Even though I have been going through hardships for many days, time did fly by really quick. A whole 10 drops, not a single excessive dribble remains when I broke through, they all seeped through my body. If I want more Yang drops then I'll have to buy and absorb some treasures with the Yang attribute, then again, I am as poor as one could be. Hold on. Why would I buy those treasures, rather than buying some seeds? As proven by the outstanding Yang Essence drops, the only requirement to grow spirit fruits easily is to have a seed which is compatible with the Yang Essence drops. Albeit that seeds are pretty rare actually, I roamed half a day on the Black Wind marketplace, yet I didn't notice anyone selling seeds. It's understandable, in order to grow spirit grass and spirit tree seeds, you need to find a suitable environment. You will also need to take care of /T carefully and only after a lot of years, only then you will be able to get some results. Who's going to waste their time like that? If you've got that much dedication and time, it would be better to cultivate instead. I'll head back to the Black Wind marketplace once more. As I thought, there are no seeds to be found. That leaves me no choice but to visit the vendor of the Sanguine Blood Gang, / whatever. I guess I'll go to the stall and take a look. Senior brother. / over here. How come you're managing a stall here? I just broke through. Young Master Su told me to come here and be carefree, to relax a little. And coincidentally, some brothers need some things to assist with their cultivation, so that's why I came here to try my luck. How if is? Some things. And for what purpose has senior brother come here? What do you need? I might have something which could interest you. If you need it you can just take it with you. A herb seed with the Yang attribute, do you have one of those? I don't have something like that, and to my knowledge, there are very few people who sell seeds on this marketplace. How about this, I'll put up a sign for senior brother, to see if we'll be able to get one of those. I'll be here for 2 more days regardless, who knows if we'll be able to get lucky. Alright, then I'll be relying on junior disciple Li. I also came here to try my luck. Yang Kai talked a little more with Li Yuntin. He became aware that the strike Su Mu received last time was pretty severe, not forgetting about the scolding So Van gave him. The pompous young master has restrained himself, cultivating day in day out and has already broken through to the initial foundation stage. After parting ways with Li Wunshan, he headed to the stall where he bought the inflamed Yang stone. Hey, little brother, you came back? What do you need this time? Those triple young fruit seeds you gave me last time, do you have any more? I already gave little brother the seed I owned as an extra. I see. Sorry for bothering. Hold on, little brother. What's wrong? The triple young fruit seed I gave you certainly isn't the only one around. There were loads of those seeds though I only got a hold of one of them. There are more seeds? They were taken by other people. If little brother really wants them, you'll have to look for those people. Where are those people right now then? They're at the mining area of our gang. Currently, inflamed Yang stones and other minerals are being extracted from there, but the problem is that even a disciple of the gang won't be able to enter the mining area that easily. It will be even harder for an outsider like little brother. When will they leave that area? 1 or 2 months, huh? That will take way too long. They won't be coming out of there for a while. If little brother wants to meet them, you might have to wait for 1 or 2 months. Do you have some sort of way with which I would be able to make it inside?
Rest assured, I only want to purchase the seeds for the triple young fruit tree. I can't help you there, I am just one of the many gang members. T/N idiom, the dishes will be cold by then. But the other people could help you. Please inform me about it. You can go look for the little miss. If she comes with you, the people from the mining area won't obstruct you. My relation with your little miss is a little. You're lucky. Coincidentally, the little miss came to the marketplace today. She's resting in that building over there. If you really are in need of the seed, it would be better to ask the little miss instead. That other day, I thoroughly made that woman suffer, but this time around I'll be the one to suffer. Though I don't have any other options but to ask her. ALT whatever, if I have TO lose face, they'll just lose face. There's nothing I have TO apologize for anyway, so why be scared? Who is outside? This voice sounds a little like that of Humir's, though it's a little off at the same time. Miss Meyer, it's me, Young Kai, I would like to meet you. Little, is that person outside the Young Kai you were talking about? Yes. Why is he looking for me? It seems like he isn't the type of man who doesn't look at attractive women like you thought he was. You know, some men are just pretending in order to entice young ladies like you. They will seize a chance and capture your heart, telling you that you're special. Sister, he's not the kind of person you think he is. If he isn't, then why has he come to look for you after all those days that have passed? He probably knows that you can't forget Abel at him, so now he has come to make a move. T/N idiom, bear in mind constantly sister, you can only think bad of other people. Although, what is the reason he has come to look for me? If you're blind to the truth, you will regret sooner or later. I am done on this subject. If he king for me, then it's probably something urgent. I am going to ask him. T/N idiom, refuse to see 1 cent. Little sis, want to make a little bet with me? What kind of bet? I want to bet whether he's a hypocrite or not. If he really is what you say he is, then he should be behaving normally. But if he isn't, then don't blame sister for being cruel and ruthless. Sister, what are you doing? HMPF, just watch me. Sister, don't be rash like this. This Tekken/K. I am not going to be able to make any sounds and I am also unable to leave the scope of it. You can't see me from outside either. Sister is going to act as if she's me. No reaction. It seems I really have caused her too much pain that day. Whatever, let's leave. Come in. Pardon my intrusion. I don't know why, but Humita is especially enchanting today. She is way more charming than when I met her before. Though her smile is making me feel a little uneasy, it's as if I am being ridiculed. This woman really is as daring as I thought. Other women would usually be ashamed to death when someone sees her like this, though she even dares to hold her fan like that. She really isn't an ordinary person. But how was Humira able to grow this much in half a month? This person is extremely audacious. What kind of person would look at beauty as nonchalantly as he does? Maybe he's just ignoring it. Nevertheless, it's really insensitive of him. Although his eyes are very clear, they certainly don't show the slightest amount of indecency. Miss Meter, it has been 10 days, and you have become even more enchanting. You flatter me. I am only speaking the truth. Miss Meyer, the reason as to why I... Let's take it slow. It's hot outside, have some tea to clear your throat, take some rest first. Sure. How does senior brother Yang like the tea? These tea leaves are flat like a palm, slim, straight and graceful. The tea's tincture, a verdant green, at its core, the taste of flowers. These leaves are truly great. You understand TEA? Just a little. And what if you had to compare the tea with me? The tea is good, the person even better. He. You're really funny. That's mean, someone as strong as my sister toying around with a cultivator at the body tempering stage, it's too easy for her. If they are only going to talk, then Yang Kai definitely won't do anything embarrassing. It's only if my sister is going to use some kind of trick, who knows what might happen then. Please wait for a moment, I am going to get something I want to give to you. All right. Something indeed does feel off, but I really am not sure what exactly it is. I remember it was somewhere around here. Where did Go? What's wrong? Be careful. What happened? There's a bug. Where? Over there. Women really are interesting, being scared to this extent even though being a cultivator already. It's fine now, Eve gotten rid of it. I am sure it's still. It's gone. Is it really gone? Thank you. He could actually restrain himself, he didn't try to take advantage of me. What happened to your ankle? They got hurt when I tlimbled over a moment ago.
Let me take a look. It's red and swollen, don't move. I'll get some medicine and treat you. I am going to begin.
Eve suffered so much this time. So many years have I remained pure, it's only because I made a bet with my little sis that I got touched and hugged today.
T/N idiom, pure as jade and clean as ice.
Though what he is doing feels quite warm. And looking at his expression, it really does seem like he doesn't have any wicked ideas.
Yang Kai. HM? Would you like to do something else with me? Will he agree?
Miss
Yang Kai, what kind of answer will he have for this? HM? When I treated your wound, I used one of my most precious belongings, the blood coagulation ointment. Even though it isn't that expensive, it has allowed me to witness the warm expressions of others. What does that mean?
What I want to tell you is, I leased this precious bottle of ointment to treat you, so please do not think too much of my violation just now. Let's not have this farce go on any longer.
What are you saying? I do not understand.
Miss, I already said it like this, are you still not willing to admit it?
Admit what? I really do not get what you are talking about.
Then I guess I'll have to say it more bluntly. You are not who meet her, you are probably her twin sister. It all came down to my sight, miss.
Why would you think so?
It really was as I thought, I was unsure whether or not you were who meet her the whole time, but now I am certain that you're not her.
He was testing me. Since when did you start becoming suspicious? When we started drinking tea.
There is the scent of a woman on the cup combined with the faint lip print on it.
Right here.
I thought to myself, perhaps some woman has used this cup not too long ago?
That very person should be Miss Who Meter.
From this alone, you deducted that I wasn't Meter? The second thing which made me suspicious was the vibe around you. After flattery, Meter's charms are slightly more immature, while yours are resembling nature itself.
I like the way you put it. Continue, is there any more?
Third, your scent compared to Meter's scent is also different. Her scent is a little sweet while yours is quietly elegant.
Idiot. TL/N idiom. To resemble nature itself, of the highest duality.
Fourth.
There's more?
The fourth was Beckeley's of the wound on Miss Feet. From the outside it looks like just like a regular sprain, though the problem's that you actually caused it from the inside, this was your greatest flaw. Miss Meter is still a young girl, moreover a cultivator, how could she hurt her own feet that easily? Since you're willing to tell me, did you notice any more flaws? Let's leave it at this. I indeed was careless in that regard.
Speak.
When I allow you to speak you should speak, why would you stop halfway?
Let's not talk about it anymore. I am afraid that I will make Miss angry. Make me angry?
Then you saw something poorly perhaps? Aren't you aware you should sometimes give in when you are in an argument with women?
If I give in, I will get hurt, I am sure that. I won't be able to beat you.
I suppose you're a little sensible.
All right, I promise you that I won't get angry at you. I also promise that I won't hurt you.
All right. Truth to be told, IT isn't really a flaw of yours, it's just that Miss Ock's a little different from Miss Meter.
Where do we not look alike?
Your bottom, one side is bigger than the other, unlike Miss Meter, whose are well proportioned.
You.
There is no need for Miss to take it to heart, if one does not look closely, IT will not be easily noted.
I indeed looked a little too much.
I had these suspicions, if I could not see any difference in the end, IT would only mean that I needn't to look like I did.
So you're implying that you were looking closing at me a moment ago?
This man, he has an incredible insight, from the moment he stepped into this room until exposing me, IT only took him half a cup of tea to raise so many suspicions. Although he is young, his skills still inferior, he is unmistakably a talented person.
Yang Kai, right? Considering you had offended me just now, this miss will allow you to have two choices.
What kind of choices? The first choice, the hand which you touched me with needs to be chopped off, the eye with which you looked at me with needs to be gouged.
Then, you will be pardoned for your mistake.
The second choice you have is to leave the Skyward Pavilion and join the Sanguine Gang. I will explain to Father to grant you a small group to command over yourself.
Let's hear the second choice I have.
Smart.
Do I have any other choices?
You don't.
Then I won't choose any at all. Are you compelling me to take action?
I was hoping Miss won't actually be taking any action. This is not the Sanguine Gang. If the slightest word spreads of a fight, Skyward Pavilion's enforcement disciples will be investigating too. I am sure Miss is not delighted to be tied up with inconveniences either.
If I kill a mere trial disciple, why would the Skyward Pavilion try to deal with me?
If Miss really does want to finish me off, Miss wouldn't have proposition things as such. And I already told you a moment ago, I used my most valuable possession, the blood coagulation ointment, to treat your wound with. I really hope you will not think too much about the violation of mine. A bottle of blood coagulation ointment should be analyzed to compensate what I lost? Remember that you. If you say it like that, I am afraid I don't have solutions either. You know yourself that what happened was provoked by your own actions. Stinky brat. Never mind, I won't think too much of it this time. Miss is kind. To be honest, what you said was all true, there was one part where you were wrong however. What part? I haven't thought you would be powerful to this extent, a slight hand gesture is enough to make someone appear and disappear. Only the experts at the pure foundation stage or above should be able to do something like this. Sister. Don't be mad, what happened this time can't be blamed on him. It's not as if I am blaming him. We are not, I am 10 years older than Meter. The part you were wrong about is that Meter and I are not twins. Not twins? The universe is truly boundless, there is no lack of strange things. TL/N2 idioms linked ether. For what reason did you come looking for me today? I have come to purchase some yang seeds. Then if you will, Miss Meter. Let's go to the mining district, there are none here. Sister, well be heading out what do you mean, one side is bigger than the other. Aren't they clearly the same? Stinky brat, making irresponsible remarks, so detestable. Pardon my rudeness for what happened the other day. It doesn't matter, you didn't scold me. I have heard even worse things from other people, am I not still alive right now? Don't you hate me? What should I hate you for? To be honest, I originally did detest you, but I couldn't hate you anymore after what you did. What I did? That day when Shang Xiao Foam in New Tao Sudden Ly appeared, you stepped in front to protect me. Even if it was something you did unconsciously, it still was the only time in these years that someone wanted to protected me from their heart. I don't remember. You're pretty difficult to understand. I am not difficult at all, don't you know that having fun is one of a woman's instincts? I haven't really gotten in touch with women. Really? Yes, otherwise I wouldn't have gotten played around by the two of you on that day. Your words are really mean. You're lucky that my sister isn't here, if she were, you would have gotten a real beating. Your sister. First layer of the pure foundation stage. Impressive. Eve noticed you've got some gits. There hasn't been a guy in the past who dared to talk to sister like that, is one side really bigger than the other? It must been her clothes, tell her that she shouldn't take it to heart once you see her. And how about mine? Are they really well proportioned? Your body is great, this is something you won't have to belittle yourself on. How much longer until we are there? There's a mineral vein under the ground level there, a couple of years ago our sanguine gang noticed it, the liberal faction then guarded the area and started to mine there. The products from that area are all very peculiar. There are two types of stones that get extracted from there, one is the inflamed yang stone and the other one is the yin essence stone. Two types of stones, though they have a mutually destructive effect on each other, in that mineral vein it's possible for them to exist both at the same time. I have no idea how that is possible. That really is quite curious. We'll have to walk for 2 more hours, even though that area is in the Black Wind Woods, it's in the very center of it. Peculiar, how? The experts of our gang have also been malicious of this Lanique mining area, but it's been mined for several years now and nothing out of the ordinary happened, and the profits our gang gains from that mining area aren't small. Your sanguine gang really is blessed. Truth to be told, it was a coincidence that you were able to meet me today, if you waited one more day, even if you wanted to find me you wouldn't have been able to. I suppose you have been blessed as well. I wasn't planning to go anywhere. After what you told me last time, I suddenly found what I had done these couple of years wasn't really right. So that's why I decided that I will shut myself off from the outside world and cultivate, after I become powerful myself, will carry my father's burdens as well, just like sister. Where were you going to leave for? It's great that you're able to think like that. Sanguine Gang mining area miss. We have arrived. Grandpa Long. This is our gang's deputy head, Grandpa Tian Long. I greet Elder Long. Miss, why have you come to the mining area? It's hot and filthy here, it's not a place suited for little miss, quickly head back. If your father hears of this, he will scold me. That won't happen, father wouldn't dare to scold you. You are a very important person, father would only honor you. Grandpa Long, this is a friend of mine, who has come to the mining area to buy some goods, could you grant US access and allow US inside? T/N, idiom, official who stays in power under different regimes.
Enter the mining area? He isn't a disciple of the gang, is he? I am a disciple of the Skyward Pavilion.
Disciples not of the gang are not to enter. Even regular disciples can't be granted access for no good reason, let alone some outsider.
Miss, why did you bring an outsider to this place?
You're still young and not aware of what could happen. These few years the gang has profited a lot because of this mining area. Other people could be envious. Especially some certain kinds of people like thieves and robbers. If I didn't guard this area personally, who knows what kind of a mess would have become of this place. This old bastard really likes to scold. It's quite unpleasant hearing him talk. Grandpa Long, you're misunderstanding. He isn't here to steal anything, only to buy some stuff.
Buy stuff? Why would anyone come to here to buy anything? This excuse is quite interesting.
Kid, I don't care what kind of objective you have, scram. If you dare to show up here once more, don't think I will let you go unscratched. Are you trying to start scouring? This ignorant person is too full of himself, but if something really were to happen, I would be the only one to suffer.
Unstoppable, you really want to fight with me? I can't move?
How'd this happen? It could indeed be that the old man Shack led me. I didn't imagine that this old bastard wouldn't be afraid to lose face.
The difference said is enough for him to try to kill me. Damn it. Move. How is this possible? A binding technique by someone from the nascent soul stage, how could he have broken free? You dare escape from my bind? HMPF, you're done for.
Grandpa Long, he is my friend.
What are you doing? Slaughter all intruders probing for information of the mining area. These are the wishes of our gang leader.
I told you, this friend of mine is only here to buy Samara to pre not on anything. I would not dare not to. I certainly do believe the words of Miss.
As I thought, then why are you still acting like this? Grandpa Long, do you not believe the words of mine?
I acknowledge my mistake. I hope Miss is able to forgive this sin of mine. I wish for Miss to excuse me now. Just remember, there could be a lot of accidents if outsiders were allowed inside the mining area.
Please wait, old man.
Old man, the me right now, is not your opponent. But in 5 years, 10 years maybe, I will come to repay this debt. I hope old man will be able to live until then. I don't need your concern if he'll be able to live until then or not. You're the one who Sarah Mo not be able to live until then. Savage brat, you have to be more careful in the future.
I will. I am really sorry. I didn't think that Grandpa Long would be like this. If I had known earlier, I wouldn't have brought you here. No problem, I wanted to come myself.
Luckily the indestructible Bones divine body came in handy just now, otherwise I would have been dead. I am not really able to go against the wishes of Grandpa Long either, if he really doesn't want you inside the mining area. How about this, I'll go purchase some of those seeds for you and you wait right here.
All right. May ER is protecting him. How exactly do you want me to kill him?
Just kill him. I have never seen little sister May ER being this earnest with a guy. This kid has a pretty good relationship with May ER. If we let him be, it truly would be disastrous. Yes, I certainly haven't seen May ER be this protective of anyone. I even had to hold back this time for the sake of her safety. It was a little out of the ordinary.
May ER has gone to the mining area alone. Could Grandpa perhaps try to take him out once more?
That is not a big problem for Grandpa to do. Killing him will be easy. But if he actually got killed, May ER would probably come to hate you. Is that something you wish for?
I do not. But allowing him to keep developing with May ER? That's something I cannot bear to see. You. Learn a little more from your big brother. Look closely how he handles the women he likes.
If you really want May ER, you will have to use your own heart.
Grandpa can kill someone in your place, but Grandpa shouldn't get someone else's heart in your place, right?
Human hasn't been able to get a son his whole life, only those two girls, Jiao ER and May ER. If you and your brother are able to get them both, the Sanguine gang will belong to our Long family in the future. For 6 generations now, the Long family has laid down their lives. It's time that we get a turn in leading the clan. It really is our Long family, which should act as the head. Grandpa can rest assured, May ER won't be able to escape from me. Big brother probably will be able to get Jiao ER too. Yes, it's right for you to have this kind of attitude. Grandpa, abolish that person. Look for an opportunity yourself. His strength isn't much, you can defeat him alone.
How come the line of vision still hasn't disappeared yet?
Yes.
Yang Kai. You've returned. Take out your hand. I hope I didn't disappoint you. Thank you. You've helped me, I'll give you something in return. What do you mean? Come with me. It's here. Remember the place where I am standing right now.
Underneath this spot, approximately 70 zhang down, there should be some linkaman stuff to be found.
Unit of Maya Mr. YD, how do you know?
Eve cultivated a type of skill which allows me to detect all yang attributed energy within a certain area.
Underground, on this very spot, is a treasury containing the yang attribute, huh?
The energy it's emitting is being sent out in waves. It's 1,000 times more pure than the inflamed yang stone.
You don't believe me? I do.
Great. Even if I have no clue as what exactly is underground, I do know that its value isn't measly. And apart from that treasure, there should also be some other stuff, but to feel what those things are exactly is outside of my capabilities.
It's probably because of their EXIS tense is why there is a mineral vein underground in this area.
Though I reckon the secret which lies down below is probably your Sangine Gang's mining area's singular source. In other words, if what Yang Kai said is true, then the secret which lies down below here of great significance.
You're a smart woman, you should know what to do. I understand. Then we will part ways for now.
Wait.
Let me walk you out. No need.
Then please be careful.
I will, bye.
Yang Kai told me something so important, it's evident that the way he thinks about me has changed. I remember last time, his speech and facial expression were true to himself, always bossing people around. Though this time it was a little different, he has become much more soft.
He really is a man who is easy to understand.
Ever since he got humiliated by Long Zitian that day, Yang Kai had been spending all his time cultivating near the destitute dragon ravines. During that period, the triple young fruits were ripening well.
But there were also things that weren't going so well.
After 10 days of cultivation, there are indications that I have reached the peak of the TH layer tempered body, and I feel like I am just one step away from breaking through, but I simply can't seem to grasp the essence of ascension. Breaking through to the next major realm isn't as easy as breaking through a minor layer, some sort of catalyst is necessary. Even if the concentration of chi in one's body is sufficient, one needs to be able to understand the essence to break through. Speaking of which, now that I am no longer using the incense, there has been a significant increase in the efficiency of the pure yang secret art. But since all of the yang liquid droplets I've condensed these few days have been used on the triple yang fruit seeds, there isn't a single drop left in my dantian.
No use thinking about it, let's continue cultivating. One day later, darn it. It's been a whole day and I still can't break through the bottleneck.
Why can't I break through? Eve been progressing so smoothly up till now, there's no reason for me to be unable to break through.
This Yang Kai.
There's a hint of corrupt chi within his yuan chi pulses.
Why is this happening?
This is a clear symptom of his cultivation being corrupted. But he's only breaking through from TH layer tempered body realm to the initial foundation realm, such corruption is unheard of. At this level, even if one wanted to be corrupted, one could not. Only when one reaches a higher level of cultivation, only then might there be a chance of something going wrong in the process of cultivation.
This is weird. A sudden burst of pure, concentrated heat.
The moment the burst appeared, all signs of getting derailed disappeared, and his yuan chi immediately stabilized.
This is pure yang strength. How could there be an energy of such pure yang attribute?
There are plenty of disciples who choose to cultivate fire or yang attribute martial techniques, but none of them boast of a yang chi as pure as his.
Wait. It's happening again. There's a strand of corrupt chi emitting from him. He's once again at risk of corruption. Another burst of pure yang strength suppressing the corrupt chi.
Eve never seen such an unbelievable situation occurring for any martial practitioner trying to break through to the initial foundation realm. Normally, although the breakthrough would be met with some resistance from the world, but given that it's a low realm, one can push through with a bit of effort.
But Yang Cat's situation is clearly different.
The resistance he's feeling is much greater than everyone else's, it's almost matching that of when I broke through to a major realm.
This chaotic feeling. Is it supposed to feel like this when breaking through to the initial foundation realm? There are two different streams of energy clashing in my body right now. One is the Yang Yuan
chi I cultivated myself, the other is the corrupt energy emitting from my bones, they are using my body as a battlefield. But when the Yang Yuan chi gains advantage, my thoughts clear, and my whole body feels refreshed.
Ugh! Is this tug-of war of energy ever going to end? I can't leave him alone.
But I also can't afford to be recognized by him, let's change my outfit. It would be dangerous for him if this goes on.
I have to help him out.
If this goes on, he will be in danger.
I must help.
Usually, a person cannot be disrupted during a breakthrough. But Yang Kai is different, he's overflowing with the intent to battle, a heated clash that would get his blood pumping. The only way to satiate that desire is to give him what he wants. A battle. I hope nothing major has happened during the time I wasn't looking.
The disturbance seems to have gotten stronger. There's no time to lose.
Who cares, I've been aching for a fight, this is the perfect opportunity.
Who's there? Impossible.
I used strength equivalent to RD layer initial foundation, which should give me a clear advantage, but why are we evenly matched?
Oh, it's just a little girl.
Pissed.
Swish. Slap, whoosh crap. She's only slightly stronger than me, and yet she can play me like a monkey. Think of this as punishment for speaking ill of me. So, who sent you to kill me?
Yang Kai has already broken through the body tempering realm and is starting to reach the initial foundation realm, but he's still getting stronger bit by bit, not showing signs of stopping.
Not gonna talk?
Every punch of his is infused with burning hot yuan qi. Whenever I get grazed, I must make a conscious effort to disperse the pure yang qi that invades my body. Looks like I've underestimated the purity of his pure yang qi. It isn't something that can be cultivated through just any martial technique.
That mark. I realize
that you look like one of my sister's disciples.
When did he find out? Crap. Oh, did I guess it right? Can't let him remove my mask. Who would have thought I'd get such a strong reaction out of a random comment? It hurts. Where'd she go? I was actually right?
Her strength is so much greater than mine, she could kill me with her pinky.
Why bother faking such a hard-fought battle?
With that fight, the restraints preventing me from further cultivation have been lifted. Absorb as much of the energy of the world as possible, and guide it to flow through the body, using its tremendous force to cleanse out the veins and marrows. Every cultivator will be presented with this opportunity when breaking through to the next realm.
As for how much I can get out of this, that's up to luck to decide.
Meters away I didn't expect Yang Kai to realize my true identity, but at least I helped him break through, so it wasn't all a waste of effort.
Who's there? Greetings to the Pavilion Master.
You are not a disciple of my High Heaven Pavilion, there's no need for such formalities.
Not at all. As a close friend of my master, it is only right for me to show you such respect.
Meng Wuya is blessed to have a disciple such as you.
Those two of mine.
Sigh. It's like that region has been separated from the rest of the world, protected from all external interference by a giant invisible hand. This kid will most likely cause quite a ruckus with his breakthrough this time. It's best to take precautions beforehand, so others don't find out.
Why is the Pavilion Master so interested in Yang Kai? Well, for now, let's observe how Yang Kai fares.
Teresa roaring storm within a meter's radius of him, it's quite a ruckus indeed.
But why?
It's only a breakthrough to the initial foundation realm.
Yang Cat's body is so swollen. Just how much energy did he absorb?
Even with the barrier that the Pavilion Master erected, I can still feel an awe-inspiring pulse of yuan qi from him.
This is Yang Yuan Qi.
Yang Kai absorbed the energy of the world, and then Yang Yuan Qi after that.
Although that is also a type of energy from the world, it's completely different attributes. He's done.
The barrier was removed.
I'll be leaving first. Do send your master my regards.
Yes. I should go and take a look at which layer he's managed to reach.
ND layer initial foundation.
He is already at the level of ND layer initial foundation. During this one breakthrough, not only did he improve his cultivation by one major realm, he broke through one minor layer on top of that?
Am I dreaming?
Even though my own cultivation has been progressing at a divine speed, I've always taken things one step at a time, never breaking through layers at the same time.
Oh. It's like this, huh? RD layer initial foundation. Monster.
It's been 2 hours without any more sudden jumps.
Time to go.
When I broke through, 2 streams of energy were absorbed into my body. The first was the energy of the world, but this energy was not stored in the Dantian. A portion of it was used to fortify my body, while the rest was completely absorbed by my bones. The second stream was the Yang Yuan Qi that was drawn up from the bottom of the destitute dragon ravine.
It has been condensed into 5 drops of Yang liquid, which are resting in my Dantian right now. In the process of breaking through, I've also gotten a rough idea of the path ahead.
Indestructible Bones divine body gives me a power boost when I am injured or when I feel pain. But this power can't appear out of nowhere, there must be an energy source that supplies this power. Thinking about it that way, it makes sense that it would be able to absorb energy of the world. It absorbs the energy of the world now so as to be able to feed it back to me in times of need. I always thought that I could only absorb energy of a pure yang attribute, but it appears that this is something worth experimenting. If I really can absorb energy of attributes other than yang, then my rate of cultivation will most likely increase once again. That said, I made it all the way to RD layer initial foundation in a single go. The initial process of setting the foundation for Yuan Qi within the body, initial foundation realm. Even though I already had Yuan Qi in my body before this, the breakthrough still has some rather significant implications. The Yuan Qi forms a large revolution within the body, bridging it to the world. The efficiency of the pure yang secret art has further increased. Plus, after breaking through to this realm, cultivation is to some extent even easier than it was in the tempered body realm, on the condition of a good cultivation environment, of course. Now, the whole world appears different. My senses have all been sharpened. I can hear a person breathing in a meter's radius. Su Mu's voice? Is he getting beaten up again? But this is within the inner or of the pavilion. Even if he were beaten up, it should be during a challenge battle. Can't blame his opponent if he loses in terms of skill. Eve nothing better to do right now, so why not check it out? Something's wrong. Excuse me. What, you scared? Oh, shut up. Not a wince from him even when Su Mu's punch lands a direct hit. Their chi pulses are so similar, so their battle strength should be about the same. Why is the fight so one-sided then? What's happening? Brother Yang. Why is Su Mu losing so badly? Their battle strength shouldn't differ much, right? Young Master Su is currently at ND layer initial foundation, that person is at RD layer initial foundation. If it were a fair fight, young Master Su wouldn't go down that easily. But this despicable bastard is wearing a defensive artifact even during a friendly match with fellow disciples, releasing all of Yoling Master Su's attacks to lose their effectiveness. Defensive artifact? Yes. Another spoiled heir? He's Grand Elder's grandson, Wei Zhuang. It was the Grand Elder who gifted him that defensive artifact. The tension between the Grand and Second Elder have influenced young Master Su and Wei Zhuang to view each other with hostility. Now that he has the chance, he's not going to show any mercy to young Master Su. Oh, so it's a boring internal strife. Brother Yang, please find a way to save Yoling Master Su. With his personality, young Master Su will suffer grave injuries if this goes on. In a friendly match between fellow disciples, you should be prepared to get beaten up if you are weaker. Surely the disciples of High Heaven Pavilion aren't afraid of that? But this isn't a fair match. Wei Zhuang is depending on the power of the defensive artifact. The world isn't fair. It's the survival of the fittest out there, you should know that already. Come on Su Mu, don't hold back. I will stand here without resisting. If you can make me feel pain, well, call it my loss. Then take off that turtle shell if you got the balls. If I still can't floor you, then you are my grandfather. How bold. You dare mock me. I'll make you pay for those words. QC/N, could be an insult able age. What's the matter, done already? It ain't nap time yet. Call me grandpa, and I'll spare you. Ha. Go on, laugh. You're still laughing? Keep laughing. Want to save him? Young Master Su. Answer my question. You want to save him? Then kneel. Kneel down obediently and kowtow to me, and if you make me happy, I'll spare him today. Don't listen to him. You shut up. I didn't think they were willing to go this far for Su Mu's sake. These bunch of dogs that you've trained are unexpectedly obedient. Ha. Go on. Simply kneeling doesn't show much sincerity. We humbly beg for Brother Wei to show mercy. Wei Zhuang. I didn't expect Li Yunshan's friends would be so loyal. I will never forgive you. Neither will I. Young Master Su. Y'all. Go get them. Yes. Bastard. Mu's fine, right? Brother, let's spar. Oof. This guy isn't one of Su Mu's underlings, right? Checking Su Mu's injuries without ask ing me first, how disrespectful. Thank God, he simply fainted. Who are you? I am asking you who you are. Trial disciple Yang Kai would like to spar. Yang Kai? The Yang Kai that's suddenly become famous? You flatter me. If there's no one else named Yang Kai that should be me. What a joke. A mere trial disciple dares to challenge me. What gives you the right? According to the rules of the Ong, as the difference between cultivation does not exceed 3 layers, disciples are free to challenge each other. I am at the RD layer of initial foundation.
What about you, worm?
RD layer initial foundation.
Impossible. Yang Kai has already reached RD layer initial foundation? Didn't he take 3 years just to get to RD layer tempered body? Did I remember wrong? Strange, wasn't Yang Kai at the TH layer tempered body when he challenged me? How did he make this much progress in less than a month? If he's already at the initial foundation realm, why is he still a trial disciple? So I have the right to challenge you, yes?
If YOL are as strong as you claim, you most certainly have the right. I just hope that you're not afraid of death. I hope you aren't afraid of death either.
How arrogant. Come, I'll let you have 1 punch for free.
Even with pure Yang Yuan Qi, it seems that I can't damage him.
In fact, I was the one who was damaged by the rebound. Ha ha. Is that all you have?
What? What's with this fighting spirit?
Xing. Why do I feel a draft near my stomach? My embroidered cloud locking mail. This embroidered cloud locking mail is an ordinary stage mid-grade artifact.
Its rank isn't that high, but no initial foundation stage should be able to break through its defense. And yet, in just a single move, this RD layer initial foundation disciple managed to slice it open.
What was that weapon he just used? Don't tell me that blood red weapon was also an artifact?
Breaking my artifact like that, you're courting death.
Defense artifact. Ain't much, huh?
To think that a blade formed from young liquid would be this sharp.
Don't you dare hit me. You brat.
You might not know this, but my grandpa is the Grand Elder.
Talik me and you're dead. I wonder who is gonna die first. Stab. You dare. Eve already done it, haven't I? My grandpa will really murder you.
In sparring matches between fellow disciples, killing brings no consequence. If you lack the skill, then you really shouldn't blame it on anyone else if you are killed.
So what if your grandfather is the Grand Elder? He doesn't own the. He's crazy. Don't even think about surrendering. He'll kill you before you can get the words out. I did want to surrender now.
In a sparring match, if one side feels as if they cannot match up to the other, then they are allowed to surrender, and the match must stop. But now, I can't even bring myself to say I surrender. I can tell from the Syriawak in his eyes, he's not joking.
What do you want, then? Simple. I just feel that Sumu is better than you.
You were only able to win Bekalize of that artifact.
He's better? How is he better?
I just beat him, my social status is higher than him, in which way is he better?
Don't believe me? Let me show you. I can't move. Hey, y'all. Wanna save your young master, Wei Zhuang? Then prostrate yourselves and kowtow to me.
If you make me happy, I'll spare him today.
That's exactly what Wei Zhuang said a while ago, right? You're asking for his death. If the blade goes any further, it'll pierce straight into my heart. What are you waiting for? Hurry up. If I die, y'all won't be spared either. Quick. Y'all want to live, right? Do you now see how Sumu is better? Are you happy now? Wait. Don't tell me. Everyone stop. Arg. Brother Yang. Brother Yang, are you okay? Who was that? Young Masters Lang, are you all right? I am fine. Thank goodness. Sorry I arrived late.
No, the timing was perfect.
Oh right.
Brother Chow, as a disciple from the disciplinary hall, you would know the rules well.
What's the punishment for someone who attempts to commit murder within the...
Depending on the severity of the case, punishment would range from breaking their arms and legs and expelling them from the to executing them on the spot as a warning to fellow disciples.
This person just tried to kill me, I'll leave it to you to make the call. Really? You saw everything when you arrived, didn't you?
Indeed, he was holding a weapon at your chest earlier. Had I not interrupted on time, you may already have fallen victim to his vicious character.
This person has some real guts, attempting such a crime in front of a crowd. Bullshit. That was just a sparring match, nowhere as serious as you say it was. What are you trying to do, twisting the truth like this? Really? Only a sparring match? Of course.
If you don't believe me, you can ask any of the onlookers, any of them can tell you what happened. In the first place, Wei Zhuan was the one who started it, Brother Yang was the dragged into it.
Anyone willing to vouch for that? Quick, let's leave.
That's the Grand Elder's grandson, we can't afford to meddle with these things.
We saw everything. No one will be better as a witness. You yourselves are guilty of ganging up on him, how can you serve as witness? Ganging up? It was Wei Zhuang who instructed his men to challenge us, what do you mean by ganging up?
Zhao Zhengwen, don't think that you can fake the truth as you wish just because you are a disciplinary hall disciple. High Heaven Pavilion isn't owned by you.
How dare you?
As the face of the rules, the disciplinary hall is always just.
Doubting our judgments is yet another crime. You.
Where's your proof?
Always just?
Yeah, just indeed.
Humph. Apprehend them.
Well, leave it to the Board of Elders to determine their punishment.
Take them away. Bring Brother Su to the second elder.
Yes. Sorry about that, young Master Wei. Don't let the one named Yang Kai off easy. I swear I'll take revenge for humiliating me today.
You should know what to do.
Young Master Wei, the commotion caused today will certainly be brought to the attention of the Board of Elders. It may not be wise to make a move now. There's no harm in waiting until the Board of Elders make their decision.
But I can't wait any longer.
No worries, I will make sure to punish him so that he understands the consequences of displeasing young Master Wei.
High Heaven Pavilion Forest Jail, but don't kill him. I want to do that myself.
As you wish.
Sorry to drag you into this, Brother Yang. It isn't your fault. I couldn't stop myself from intervening in that dogfight.
Dogfight? So you're calling us dogs?
Scuffle, dogfight, same difference.
True. But don't worry, young Master Su won't leave us by ourselves.
Just wait. He'll definitely get us out of this place in a few hours. Tell me, what is this animosity between the Grand and Second Elder about? That has to do with the Master. Oh? Tell me more about it.
You've heard about the incident of the Master and his two disciples from young Master Su. Since that time, he brought second disciple back to the and banished him into the Destilite Dragon Ravine. He's rarely showed himself. He has even neglected the management of leaving the Grand Elder in charge of these tasks. Perhaps he's gotten too ambitious after all these years playing the acting master. The Grand Elder has started thinking of himself as the actual master.
Second Elder didn't let it slide.
He often points out how Grand Elder was overstepping his boundaries, so the Natura Eli Lily came to bad terms after a while. If things aren't peaceful between the elders, then their descendants will fight too. I am sure that's how things came to be between Su Mu and Wei Zhuang.
While the cat's away, the mice will play.
Just wait till the master is back, you'll see the Grand Elder grovel.
Stop talking behind his back. We shouldn't badmouth our elders, regardless of how we view their actions. You're thinking the same thing. But I won't voice it out. Master. Here to visit me again today, dear disciple? I am happy that you're so filial. Master, there's trouble. What's wrong? Yup. You're telling me that young Kaibrat has already reached RD layer initial foundation and moreover has defeated Wei Zhuang? Looks like he found something great in Black Wind Mountains that time. This rate of cultivation certainly is surprising.
Master, please stop with your musings and start thinking of a way to help him. Why are you so worried about him, dear disciple?
Worried, me? You look very worried.
I just don't want to see him being beat down so quickly right after he realized his potential for cultivation.
You're that close with him? Not.
Really, but I did observe him for over 2 years. You know about my duties at the Shadow Halls, I was in charge of that area.
But enough of that, please find a way to save him, Master.
He's going against the Grand Elder this time. It won't end well if there isn't someone on the same level helping him.
Second Elder might not care, so that someone has to be you, Master.
Dear disciple, it's hard for me to step in. This is High Heaven Pavilion's domestic issue, it's not right for a mere caretaker like me to stick my nose in.
Olale, my dear young lady, please stop being stubborn. Even if I do nothing, Second Elder will definitely make arrangements. This time round, Yang Kai only got involved due to Sumu. If he does nothing, who would ever want to serve him in the future? What if? No. Poof. If you refuse to help him, then I also refuse to go to the aggregation ground of Nine.
Your disciple's cultivation will probably stay at this level forever.
Important in the future. What makes you say that? Please tell me, why won't you go if I don't help? You don't care about his life or death, why care about mine? You're a cold-hearted man after all. Young lady, my dear young lady, let's take a step back, shall we? I am but a bag of old bones, I can't withstand your bullying.
He's cultivating a Yang attribute martial skill, and the young Yuan Chi inside him is pure beyond comparison.
Yang attribute Ylan Chi? How pure?
More than 5 times as pure as the person you found.
You've personally tested it?
Yes.
If that's so, I really can't let anything happen to him. Disciple, do you dislike him? No. Then, you like him? Not that either, I just don't dislike him. Right. You know what to do when you get there.
You must first promise to not fall for him, only then can I save him.
Master, what are you talking about? I haven't even spoken to him yet. It's not that I don't want you to love, just that.
There's no one here whom you can fall in love with, since you are destined to reach heights that no one else can attain. At that point, you will be able to live hundreds, perhaps thousands of years, and be forced to watch your loved one gradually age and eventually die.
I don't want you to go through that kind of suffering. Ma! He's already gone. Sorry. Excuse me. Sister Sue. Yes? Yoling Master Su was knocked unconscious, and some of his followers have been captured by the disciplinary hall and locked into the forest jail. Explain / what happened. It was roughly like this. She left? Sister Sue? / AI High Heaven Pavilion Forest Jail. It has been over 2 hours, and there's still no news? Also, Sumu fainted back then. I wonder if he's regained consciousness by now. Which one's Yang Kai? I am. Come with me. There's a person who wishes to meet you. Don't follow him, Brother Yang. He may harm you.
Wait here for young Master Su to save us.
Let him go. Whoever dares interfere is making an enemy out of U.S. Disciplinary Hall.
I am sure you understand the consequences of that.
No worries, you'll just go take a look.
Be careful, Brother Yang.
Humph. Acting cool. Please.
He's probably sent by Wei Shuang. I should attack first to get the upper hand.
You've got balls.
The one who sent me flying ear liar, in particular, had a violent pulsation, so he must be in flowing chi realm. According to their chi flow during that exchange just now, their strength should be around initial foundation's realm.
1 against 5, not to mention the difference in cultivation. There's no way I can win. How courageous of you to actually pick a fight. Ha! You want to beat me up, of course I resist. You're quite smart to have figured out our objective.
You should just quietly receive the beating so that young Master Wei can be happy. If you resist, we can't guarantee that you will leave with all your limbs intact.
How stubborn. Get him. Let's see you try. Stop. Well, leave things here, he'll die if we continue. What is he? He hit me once earlier and I thought my teeth were going to fall out. He almost got me down there.
If I hadn't dodged that, the one lying on the floor right now would definitely be me.
He's tough for a trial discipline with only RD layer initial foundation's cultivation. Fool. There's something wrong with this Yuan Chi pulsation. How does someone of RD layer initial foundation have this kind of strong chi?
It's clearly at the peak of initial foundations, and just a single step away from the flowing chi realm.
How can he still stand? He's coming. Impudent. Swirling wino palm. Kacha. Fwoosh.
To think that his Yuan Chi would be so bizarre.
Let's gank him. He's finally down. Brother, what do we do? Again? He's possessed. What a madman. Who cares anymore, beat him. What's happening here? S.I. Sister Sue. Mitter brother, what now? Eve's seen this person before. Yang Kai, was it? Who was involved? Everyone. Good. Thank goodness she didn't do anything. Brother, what's that on your chest? HM? You did something to them? He wasn't imprisoned. They should have sent him back. Those people won't dare touch Su-Mu. MHM. You alright? I am fine. Please bring Li Yuntian and the rest out as well. What about Su-Mu? Li Yuntian. Brother Yang. Sister Su? Why are you with Brother Yang? Come on out.
Whoa! The light hurts my eyes after staying in the dark for so long.
What a group! They're here to target you, aren't they, Sister Su?
High Heaven Pavilion rank of the young generation, Jia Hongqian move. Sister, please, you don't have to trouble yourself with me.
I am only fulfilling my duties. I said, move. Sister, I can't allow these people to leave now. They have broken the rules. Until the elders reach a verdict, no one will be allowed to take them away from here.
Instigating a group fight, attempted murder, disrespecting the disciplinary hall, any of the three is enough to warrant expulsion from the
rules? I dare ask you, brother, which rule have we broken?
If it was a group fight, then there must be an opponent.
The other party? Who would dare to capture the grandson of the Grand Elder? Why is it that the disciplinary hall only captured one party then? Where's the other party? Attempted murder? Show me the corpse then. According to that logic, shouldn't every spar be considered attempted murder? As for disrespecting the disciplinary hall, if the disciplinary hall were to be truly fair and just, who would disrespect it? Attempted murder.
Why don't the disciplinary hall just capture all the disciples in High Heaven Pavilion then?
But is it?
The disciplinary hall has become nothing but a political tool in a certain someone's battle for power.
No wonder it has no legitimacy in the eyes of the people. Sister, could you sugarcoat your words a little? Sugarcoated or not, you know what the truth is.
Sister, I have always treated you with sincerity, and yet you oppose me at every turn.
You're even siding with this dubious character. He. You're still laughing?
I didn't want a trollable sister either, but she was simply so adamant about it. She was so passionate, I'd feel bad if I stopped her, so I could only let her have her way.
Isn't that right, sister? What's with that?
I've never been taken advantage of in such a way by any man since I was born.
I know you just want to make him angry. Fine, you'll play along. But you aren't getting off easy either.
Of course.
You're bleeding. No worries. She's merciless. You're Yang Kai? Who are you calling trash? Synchronized yes brother, do you have something to share?
Sister, you're so talented, how can such trash match up to you? Sister, you're stepping too far into the role.
Trial disciple, RD layer initial foundation, how is he not trash? What right does he have to be with you, sister? Mind your own business, that's our problem.
Brother, have you heard of this thing called love at first sight?
You, shut up.
Trash like you has no right to interrupt a conversation between sister and myself.
Trash will always be trash. When I was your age, I had already reached the flowing chi realm. Look at you now, RD layer initial foundations? Ha! And now, I am at the peak of chi fusion realm. That's a difference of 2 major realms and 6 minor layers. What can you do against me? Just you wait, brother. Out of the way, Jia Hongqian.
Thanks to the bunch of you of the disciplinary hall, he's injured.
I have to treat his injuries immediately. Don't think for a moment that anyone will be allowed to leave today.
Disciplinary hall disciples, kill anyone who tries to break out, this is an order.
Sister, I know that you are stronger than me. But if you wish to leave today, you're going to have to do so over my dead body.
Elders Hall esteemed elders, the collision process of the situation today is as I have reported.
It is the whole truth. No.
It's speculized that Yang Kai somehow obtained an artifact that was able to slice open my embroidered cloud-locking mail.
He then tried to kill me. Bullshit. I am telling the truth.
YYO you stupid, lying heap of trouble-causing rubbish. You lie without a second thought.
Enough. Grand Elder, we've heard about the situation, what does everyone think? What do we think? Isn't it obvious?
This is merely a spar between the young ones. Let them work out their own problems.
Why bother with the Board of Elders? Second Elder, that's where you're wrong, second brother.
When Yang Kai stepped in, the severity of the situation increased.
In what way? Who is to blame that Wei Zhuan lost a fight under public scrutiny owing to his lack of strength? But it's not as simple as that. Yang Kai utilized an artifact to cut open Wei Zhuan's embroidered cloud-locking mail. That alone warrants punishment.
It is a rule that no weapon should be used during sparring matches between disciples.
It's one thing if he loses in terms of skill, but relying on a defense artifact to humiliate my grandson? You really think that I am a pushover, elder brother? Right you are. Wei Zhuang was wearing a defense artifact during his spar with Sumu, no? That's a breach of the rules, no? How do you propose he be punished? Calm yourself, second brother. That defense artifact was indeed granted by me. However, I had not expected that he'd use it during a spar. Brother Su, I am the one at fault this time. I hope that the big-hearted brother Su will forgive me. What a sly brat. Now that he's apologized, it's harder for me to continue pursuing the matter, humph. Wei Zhuang had fault, but Yang Kai had even greater fault. He almost killed Wei Zhuang with that weapon. An act of such insolence must be dealt with severely in order to serve as a warning for the other disciples. Yes, indeed. So Wei Zhuang gets off with a simple apology, but Yang Kai has to receive severe punishment for breaking the same rule? Second brother, you must understand the difference in the degree to which the rule was broken. In Wei Zhuang's case, it could, at most, be called self-protection. On the other hand, Yang Kai had attempted murder. It should be clear as day to you which of these is more severe. Might I ask then, why is it that not a simple weapon was fallen on him by the disciplinary hall? As the in-charge, you have not received any reports regarding that, am I correct, fourth brother? There were none, but everyone saw Yang Kai holding a small crimson blade. Then, am I wielding a weapon right now? What a joke! Tangible substance manifestation is only possible at the true Foundation realm. You expect me to believe that Yang Kai, at a mere RD layer of initial foundations, can achieve that? I wasn't referring to his cultivation. Did everyone here forget about martial skills? There is no absolute in this world. Could it be that you've been so focused on power battles here in the High Pavilion, you have neglected all else? Second brother, why are you so protective of Yang Kai? So what if I am? Either both are punished, or neither are. Second brother. Fourth brother, the master left you in charge of the disciplinary hall before going into secluded cultivation. Yet, the disciplinary hall has become nothing but a tool for your power struggles. I will report this to the master tomorrow. Even disassembling the hall is better than having a corrupted one. Second brother, what if I say that I am set on expelling Yang Kai? You dare. I have something to report. Come in. Who has such courage to break into the forest jail? Elders, someone has broken into the disciplinary hall's forest jail and rescued the perpetrators Yang Kai, Li Yuntian, and the rest. Right now, she's facing off with brother Jia Hongqian in front of the jail entrance. Tell us. It's Sister Su Yen. This girl. Can't she judge the situation at all? So what do you say about this incident with Yang Kai? Do as you like, elder brother. Old bat. You can't do this, grandpa. What is it, you brat? Brother Yang saved my life. If we ignore him now, that would simply be ungrateful. Shut up. It is settled then. Disciple Yang Kai has repeatedly ignored the rules. The disciplinary hall will hold him in the forest jail. As for Su Yen, seeing that she is ignorant, on top of it being her first offense, we will let her off this time. How can you expect me to save him, when you siblings are making things difficult at every turn? I see that the elders are as imposing as always. Treasurer Meng? Might I know why Treasurer Meng has decided to visit the elders' hall? You'll get straight to the point. I request a pardon for Yang Kai. No one is innate to step foot into the High Heaven Pavilion's Elder Hall without permission from one of the elders. I suggest you take your leave. Absurd. Ho-oh, calm down, calm down. I bring a message from the master. That is the seat of the master. Take a look at this if you don't believe me. The master's jade pendant. It's good that you know. As your master has said, start with the goal of resolving everything peacefully and simplify the situation as much as you can, don't complicate it. You twisted old men should stop sticking your noses into the issues of the young generation. Know some shame. The master. He said that? The message has been delivered. You decide what to do. How does Yang Kai have such support? Big brother, something's off. For the master to be alerted by such a trivial matter, could the situation hold some hidden implications? Could he be using this opportunity to warn us that he's still keeping an eye on the High Heaven Pavilion? Regardless, we should proceed with caution from now on. But still, what is the master thinking? High Heaven Pavilion will only become more chaotic without a singular authority calling all the shots. Without a doubt. But we should test the waters first. Didn't the master tell us to promote Yang Kai to an ordinary disciple? Perhaps we could start from there. He. Bad news, Brother Jie. The Board of Elders has ordered us to release them. What? Brother Jie, the elders have all discussed and agreed to it. No one is to pursue the matter any further. I thought that getting rid of Yang Kai would be effortless once she was unable to hold herself back. What the hell is the Board of Elders do/ing? Release them. The next day arg. Ouch. It hurts all over. Creek, where is this? Brother Yang. Brother Yang, how do you feel? Let me assist you. No worries, nothing serious. I just need a few days to recover. You've saved me again, brother. I offer my thanks. Don't worry about it. How could I not? These here are pills for your cultivation and recovery from my grandpa. Please, do. Well then. Please thank the second elder on my behalf. Where's Sister Su Yen? Rumors of your intimacy have been spreading. Sigh. Brother Yang, there are plenty of fish in the sea. Keep an open mind. Where is she? She left for the Black Wind Market right after she brought you here. Did she say anything before she left? Nope. I didn't think that she'd have such a carefree personal/tie. A rumor concerning her reputation, and she chooses to leave without a word of explanation? Not expecting the rumors to stick, huh? Well then, we'll be taking our leave. Rest well. What's done is done, it's no use thinking about it. For now, I should check out the pills that Sumu brought with him. Strange. A portion of the pill's energy was absorbed by my indestructible bone's divine body instead of circulating through the meridians. So it can absorb energy from elixirs as well. I can't believe how much I ingested. Although these pills are only of the ordinary grade, there's no way eating so many at once won't harm the body. Don't tell me. It's coming indeed, the pure Yang secret arts can't absorb this energy. What about the indestructible bone's divine body? So the indestructible bone's divine body can absorb energy which the pure Yang secret arts cannot. But there are still some parts that I am unclear about. Sumu. Spar with me. I need a fight. A damn good one. Where the heck is Sumu? Is he still up? Perfect then. Now. Crap. How come Sister Su Yen is here instead of Sumu? Sister. Crap. What a bone-chilling killing Elira. Sister. Listen to me, sister. This is a misunderstanding. Misunderstanding? Crap. Thanks to absorbing the pill's energy from earlier, I can't stop the indestructible bone's divine body from leaking out battle aura. I am screwed. Oh? And you still want to fight? Have at it, then. What? I have grown stronger. He could defend against my moves. Oomph. I can sense that Sister's attacks have lost their killing intent. Looks like she just wants to teach me a lesson. This is perfect. I can use this fight to test out my hypothesis. She is 100,000 times better than Sumu as an opponent. Cha, what's happening? What are you gyoking at? I see. This is definitely not something I can gain simply by eating pills. Did Brother Yang make Sis mad somehow? She's taking revenge for what happened a few days ago, perhaps? I think so. If not, given Sister's personality, she wouldn't be beating up young Kai like this. Brother Yang, you poor soul. Sister is way too brutal. It was only because he saw me naked that I am teaching him a small lesson. How come I am the bad guy here? Stop resisting, and focus on grasping that feeling. To be able to enter such a state at such a low stage of cultivation, this is no less than a miracle. That brat, he's still trying to understand something. Is it a martial skill? Or a state of mind? If he can successfully be enlightened, his future will be extraordinary. Old. Grandpa, if Sis continues like that, Brother Yang will surely die. Little Yen has this Linder control. There's no killing intent in her attacks, she's not trying to kill Yang Kai. But it's rather strange. Why would little Yen be fighting Yang Kai for no particular reason? Sukma mem. Keep watch. The day the ice breaks is the day he succeeds. Keep watch? I am supposed to watch him freeze to death without helping? 3 days later. YAWN. Brother Yang is coming out. I finally understand the secret art I felt in the indestructible bone's divine body. It can increase my strength explosively in dire situations. Then, I shall name this the persistence of absolute pride. There are other secrets hidden within the indestructible bone's divine body. It's a pity that I can't discover them just yet. Brother Yang. You okay? Me? I am fine. The injuries from a few days back have all been healed. That's good to hear. But you better put on your clothes now. If sister comes back to see you like this, she might beat you up again. That said, Brother Yang, why was she beating you up in the first place? There's a lot of reasons for that. Oh right, that way Zhuang hasn't been bothering you anymore, right? That matter is settled. No one not the elders above nor US young ones below will pursue it anymore. We must thank the second elder for suppressing things. But this time, it's not really thanks to my grandpa that we got away without any trouble. Treasurer Meng of the Contributions Hall was the one that helped the most. Old Man Meng? He arrived with the master's jade pendant and personal message. That's how the matter was finally settled. Treasurer Meng is a mysterious character. Even my grandpa says that his strength is unfathomable. But it's still unclear how he got involved in the matter, and how he has connections with the master. He definitely has some ulterior motives. Nonetheless, it doesn't change the fact that he helped us. We should go say our thanks, and find out what he wants from us. My thoughts exactly. We were just waiting for you, brother. Let's go now. You're here to say your thanks? Yes, we would alright, that's enough. Little Yang may stay, the rest of you, go wait outside. I see, the sole reason for Treasurer Meng's involvement in this matter is Brother Yang, huh? I'll get straight to the point, Treasurer Meng. What do you want from me? What do you think I want from you? No idea. Would I be here talking to you like this if I knew? I'll ask you a question first. You're still a virgin, right? What question? Wait, what? Little Yang Kai, I know that you are a man who shows gratitude. What gratitude? I just need a little bit of help from you this time. Hell no. You shouldn't have such an attitude, Little Yang. I am your lifesaver, how can you sadden me like this? Old fart. If you dare touch me, I will end you even if it costs my life. For the last time, what do you want? What are you thinking of, you dirty child? But, you must tell me the truth. Have you had ahem with a girl before? It is crucial knowledge. NNO. Impressive. Well done. So that means that I can be of assistance? If you can't, no one else in this world can. At the very least, Yalf passed my test. There are other tests? Yeah, it's all up to her in the end. A few months ago I found someone else who also met the required criteria, but since it didn't meet her expectations, it was all for naught. Let's go meet her. If it works out, great. If not. Sigh. Why did we come to the destitute dragon ravines? Look there. Then I'll help. She's the one I need to help? Yes. Sister Xia, why are you here? I am here to help you look after your fruits. You haven't been around for a few days, I was afraid that someone would pick them off. Here, your fruits. Eve condensed their essence into pills. Sister knows that Eve been cultivating here. Why else would she be looking after the triple young fruits all this time? As I thought, that person that day was her. Thanks. Master. This is my disciple. What shall wanna do? What I want to do. Weren't you the one who asked me for assistance? Will he do? What's this situation? Screw it, we're running out of time. It's him. Yang Kai, you do know that some people in this world are born different from others, with abilities unachievable by normal men. Could it be that Sister Xia? Right, Ningshang's physique is one such case. It's rare to find those with unique physique, they are less than 1 in a million. You can consider yourself lucky to even be able to meet one. So what is Sister's ability? My disciple, the fruits on this tree are ripe for picking. Go ahead and harvest them. These. Did you make these pills as well?
Here, take these. If you sell your pills, then the Royal Pill Valley would probably go bankrupt.
What exactly is this physique called? Sacred Spirit Medicine Body. I suppose they specialize in producing pills? That is right.
It's rarely seen even in 1,000 years. People with such a physique are basically human medicinal cauldrons. Furthermore, they are not affected by the residue pill poison from ingesting pills. This sister of yours has cultivated for about 5 years, yet she is already at the peak of the Chi Fusion realm.
Just 5 years to reach the peak of the Chi Fusion realm? That means that if her cultivation was not suppressed, she'd be even stronger than Suyen?
If I weren't suppressing her cultivation, she would definitely have reached the True Foundation realm by now. This time, Ning Shan will attempt to break through to the True Foundation realm. But before that, she needs to absorb the foundation building nectar of 9 which she can't obtain by herself.
And that's why you need my help?
Foundation building nectar of 9 is highly beneficial for constructing one's true foundation.
If it weren't for this, I wouldn't be suppressing her cultivation.
Foundation building nectar of 9 itself possesses some trace consciousness, and hence only those who have cultivated pure Yang Yuan Qi can control it. That's why I need you.
What exactly do I need to do? What's with all the questions? You'll know when the time comes. Geez, you didn't have to get angry at that. Fine, keep your secrets. Where is this thing? How do we get it?
Within the Black Wind Mountains, there's a place that gathers 9
7th of July is when the Yin Qi will reach its peak.
Then the foundation building nectar of 9 will appear and absorb the Yin Qi of the world. So if you're free, I'd like to hurry there as possible. If we miss the date, we'll have to wait for another year.
I am fine anytime. There are only about days left till the 7th of July. There's not much time left.
Come find me 2 days later at the Contributions Hall.
All right. My dear disciple, are you sure about this? I asked you for 2 days so that you might reconsider it. Sigh. Will you really let him take advantage of you? It's all right. I don't hate him or anything. 2 days later Eve condense over 40 drops of young liquid. I should have enough for the trip. Layer initial foundation.
The aforearranged date, outside the Contributions Hall. You're here, brother.
Where's Treasurer Meng? His old injury acted up again yesterday, and he's recovering now. He won't be able to make it. Shouldn't we wait for him then? Looks like sister isn't used to lying. What actuli happened to him?
No need. I know where the place is. Master told me not to wait for him, since we don't have much time.
Okay. He'll be collenting on you, brother.
Hick.
Little Shang, shall we get going?
Brother Jia, Yang Kai left the High Heaven Pavilion a while ago.
By himself?
No, he left ether with someone from the Shadow Hall, someone named Xianingshang.
Xianingshang? I know her.
Her strength is on par with mine, and yet she is not a core disciple.
There's an air of mystery all around her.
But if we can take this opportunity to kill that trash, I'll have my revenge.
Where are they headed?
No idea, but it looks like it's quite a distance from the... Find me a few trustworthy brothers who are at least of the Chi Fusion realm. We're going on a trip.
Brother, since that incident last time, Grand Elder gave strict orders not to trouble Yang Kai. Did you forget?
That's... Brother Jia, we can't act directly, but we could make indirect moves.
What do you mean?
Eve heard that the grandson of the vice head of the Sangline Society, Long Hui, has been looking for Yang Kai.
Long Ziyishan's grandson? He's only at the Flowing Qi realm. Why is he asking Abelet Yang Kai? The relationship between Yang Kai and Hume is unclear.
Long Hui has announced that he's after Yang Kai's head.
Good. Since Long Hui wants him, then we shall give him Yang Kai.
But you should tell him about the girl with him is at the peak of Chi Fusion stage. She's not to be underestimated.
Yes.
Are you sure that person is Yang Kai?
Este layer Flowing Qi realm. Nu Lang, I am positive.
Brother Chang Xiaofang and Nu Tao said that they were going to go teach him a lesson, but they never.
Follow him. I need to know where my brother, even if he's dead.
TL note, brothers and sisters usually are used to refer to fellow disciples, but in this case, Nu Tao is Nu Lang's biological brother.
Sister, did Treasurer Meng's old injury really act up?
Yes.
Of course. Or is there some other reason as to why he can't accompany Lise today? Sister? Giddy up.
I did not expect sister would be so nervous.
Makes it difficult for me to press the question. 3 days later he's the one helping me.
It feels very wrong to ignore him like this. I am so used to observing him from the shadows, now that I am facing him directly, I have no idea what to do.
During these 3 days of travel, I have barely spoken to him. This won't do. I should try and talk to him. But what if brother doesn't want to talk to me? Would he be annoyed if I just went to speak with him like this? I can't. I still